Hey y'all, this is Cray, your Dungeon Master, also known as Chris. Thank you for tuning in to our first episode of the Tabletop Travelers. Apologies for the audio and video, we are still trying to get a hand of everything and purchase the proper equipment. Thank you for understanding and for our bad Dungeons & Dragons thing. We are fairly new and just trying to have some fun and hoping others watching or listening are enjoying this as much as we are. Now, onto the show. Last, where we left off, our travelers just took off from Port Salem and now making their way over to Ocean City in the Republic of the Diamond of the Sea. You guys still have about a few days until you get there. Is there anything that you guys want to do while you're there? You want to talk to anyone or just sort of make your way?
I think we should talk to Kijum.
Do your thing.
Let's talk to Kijum.
No, but he likes you.
Yeah, he does like you the best.
Alright. Where's Kijum at?
He's in the Undercroft,
Alright, let's make our way to the Undercroft.
I'm
polishing his arbalist as always.
What should we ask him?
Ask him what his plan is for
So you want me to
things.
ask this man to remove him from his life on this ship?
No, I just said ask him what he's doing. I didn't say do anything.
I don't care what he's doing.
Do we want him to be with us?
I think we can hold our own.
I have
Without
a feeling.
saying it?
I have a.
Okay.
I have a feeling that we might be picking up someone on the way there, but I'm just gonna. That's just a wild guess.
I do want to go. I do want. I do want to go out and look at the water and just do a
Okay,
perception
I'll
check.
come with. I'll come with.
sure. Both of you roll perception checks.
Oh, and I haven't even
I die yet.
Oh, awful.
5.
5?
I don't see
You just
nothing.
see the ocean waves. No.
8.
8. Okay. With your bonus? Perception.
Perception. It is.
It's wisdom.
It is a 9.
Ah! Alright. Well, you guys don't really see much. It's sort of a vast expense where you guys are at right now. Most of the archipelagos that you guys were traveling through are, for the most part, gone. It's just open water at the moment. You can definitely tell that this is where the archipelago is split, and then that's when it starts to come into continent territory. But what you do notice is not necessarily anything aside from the change in weather. It's starting to get a little bit cooler now, but what you guys do know is it is starting to turn towards winter at this time as well. And where you came from is mostly a tropical expanse where it's a lot warmer naturally, but you can definitely tell that the cooler air is starting to come through. But that's just about all that you see.
I think we may need some coats when we get to the other side. I'm just saying.
Some jackets.
Some jackets, maybe a cloak.
We can go shopping.
I don't need a coat.
I would be so okay with going shopping
Let's go shopping.
On a boat. We're gonna go shopping.
when we get back.
No, when we get to where we're going.
Well, that's the
Mr.
plan.
Grumpy Gills over here. Mr. Grumpy Scales over here. I'm ready to go back.
Yeah, I'm ready to just kick it and chill until we get to land.
Alrighty.
Yep.
As you guys start making your way over, you start to notice a lot more vessels coming around, and you can definitely see Captain Leonard commanding the crew members to change the flag colors. When you're in open waters, there's usually a different flag set that you use to identify who you are, whether it be a messenger, and where you came from as his messenger, since you guys are all on a caravel, which is a messenger ship. But what he threw on is Diamond of the Sea colors, which is the continent that you're heading to right now. And passing by the other ships, you look off to the side and you see that they're Navy vessels. And they'll pass by and you'll see them wave over. You get a feeling that Captain Leonard's been through this area a lot, and a lot of people know him. And so they just let you all pass. And about another day or two goes by, and you come across a very massive stretch of land. And it's still very far at the distance. You can tell it's definitely half a day.
Can I light up my pipe? earnestly at it.
Definitely. There's a bit of a fog, sort of a light fog going through, similar to like an English fog. But as you're starting to get closer and closer, you notice more and more naval ships are around the area. And Captain Leonard comes down and says, "It's okay, man. It's just standard protocol. We're gonna be what's it called? We're gonna be tethered. They're going to go through our belongings, or not our belongings. They're gonna go through our supplies, what we're carrying, our mission. They know me very well, but it's just standard protocol before going onto the Diamond of the Sea." And you guys start making your way over, and sure enough, you're flagged down by Navy vessels, and you're tethered. They go through everything. Captain Leonard's having a good talk with the commanding officer, or the admiral of that ship. And within moments, you pass through just fine. And you start to see the massive mountain ranges that border an island that is adjacent to the mainlands of Ocean City. And you can see onto the map. I should probably load up, but that's okay. But you can kind of see it there. But what Captain Leonard says is, okay, well, we have to make a pit stop over at Yar's Landing, just because it's another standard protocol. And we'll go to Yar's Landing, then from there, we're going right over to Ocean City.
So we just have to port and then.
Yeah, it's sort of like a DOI stop, where you have to pull over and you have to see what you're doing, what your reasoning is. It's we went through border control. This is now city control.
Okay. Question: What are the colors of Ocean City or of Diamond? The Diamond of the Sea. Yeah.
It's a light blue, and it just has a light blue compass on it with a white flag.
Blue on white.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's almost regal in a way.
Yeah.
What you guys do know is Ocean City and Diamond of the Sea is one of the richest nations in the known world.
Hey, Seth.
That's why you guys have literally seen thousands of naval ships.
So
Not hundreds, thousands.
So there's huge defenses here.
They have the largest navy in the world.
Okay.
And that's basically their main defense is their navy. And they keep it very close to the mainlands.
Mm-hmm.
Just for protection reasons. But it's not necessarily thought as corrupt area. It's very, very lucrative to live in this area.
So let's try not to cause too much trouble, because we obviously are going to die if we try.
Captain, this next checkpoint we're gonna go to, is there like any shops? Is this like, or is this just we're in, they check us and we're back out?
Yeah, they're just gonna check us. We're gonna go in, say hi, go back out. I know the guys over there. We might have a shot or two, and then
So
we'll
it's
go back out.
It's pretty much like a UN model, essentially.
Pretty much, basically. Imagine it like a bridge.
Sorry.
You start at the bridge, which is we're gonna start at the entrance of Yar's Landing, and then you have to go through the bridge, and then at the end, that's where we get our passage to go through the strait to Ocean City. It's a bridge with a lot of guns, basically.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Cannons.
I'm sure you guys are okay. It's not like we haven't done this before.
Cool.
I'm ready to go when all y'all are.
I think I'm ready. Are you ready, Seth?
What?
Are you ready?
I'm already up. I'm eating, sorry.
You hear Jameson down below. She's eating. Leave her be.
Sorry, Jefferson.
Isak, get your ass down here. You need to fatten up. Come on.
On my way.
Fattening up doesn't mean he's gonna get taller.
I wish.
That's a fair point.
I wish.
We stretch them out.
Just blimp him up.
On a tanning rack or something, just kind of
You grab his legs, I'll grab his arms, and then we pull.
I think I can get maybe an extra inch or something. At least a little bit.
You go through the strait, and looking on your right, you this strait, which is pretty astonishingly large for how much land you have to go through. You have about a mile on one side and a mile on the other side. You're going directly down the center, and you can see on the right vast mountains that just go off. It's just a cascade of mountains. And then on the left, you see farmlands. All farmland and orchards and small like fields and bushery and whatnot. You definitely see there's a vast difference in every island and continent that you go through. They all have their own purpose. And going through the strait, you guys come up to the first checkpoint, and it is a bridge. It's a gate. It's a water gate basically. And you roll up. You have to wait in line. There's a few other vessels that are ahead of you. There's a few cargo ships.
Oh, come on!
It's Captain Leonard just say, "All right, man. Just take a seat. This is gonna take an hour or two, and then it'll be our turn. We can say hi to everyone, and then we can keep on going our way. Just for shits, the hour or two goes by with much begrudging request." And you go through, and Captain Leonard hops down, and when you go through the gate, it closes off, and you are blocked on both sides by bridges, or not bridges, by docks. And Captain Leonard goes down, he hops off, and you can see him having a good banter with one of the guys there. You can definitely tell that he does this for a living, so he knows basically everyone. And he goes off into the little outpost that they have there, and you can see as he's walking through the door, he pulls out a flask, and it takes about another 15-30 minutes. He's definitely taking his time. Comes back out. All right, sorry about that. We were just catching up. It's been a few years since I've been through here.
No worries.
And you guys set off. And as you're setting off, you what was I saying? I looked at the map and then I completely fucked up my brain. I'm so sorry.
So we're crossing through.
Yeah. So you hit Yar's Landing, and it opens back up even more to this original strait. It's almost like your constant length the whole way. Then it opens up, and now you have a difference between 50 miles on both sides. There's a lot of water in between, but you're staying on the right-hand side, which is where Sea Atoll is located, but it's more on the northwestern end of the continent.
That sounds familiar.
What you do gather, or Captain Leonard says, is it's a atoll within the continent area where all the water is, and they just called it the Seas Atoll, the Diamond Seas Atoll, or shortened Sea Atoll.
I bet they toll there.
Well, they toll a lot. Yeah,
Like
there's a
charge
toll to
money?
get in,
Yeah.
toll to go to the lake. There's another toll to go to the other lake.
They're
But-
toll breathe.
Probably.
Oh my god.
No, there's not a toll. There's a tax.
Oh.
Too real.
I bet they have tax on sugar drinks. Probably.
Okay. Anyway, and when you look on the right, the mountain range is past now, and it's just rolling hills. And a mixture of rolling hills and forests. It's taken about you're going about 2 more hours, and Captain Leonard has let you know that it's going to take about 5 hours or so to get to Ocean City.
Oof.
And the whole way that you're going, you just see Navy ship go by, Navy ship go past, Navy ship go by, Navy ship go past. It's security's rough here, but
Not even gonna try to look
And,
around for any evil.
there's a massive galleass that comes strolling through, and Captain Leonard shouts to move off to the side, get closer to land, so the galleass can get
It's
through.
a big ship, right?
It's a decently sized ship.
Okay.
Titanic
and-
size or
I'd say 150 feet long. It's more of a frigate than it is like a galleass.
Friggin'.
And as you guys shove off to the side, you see there's a forest right next to you on the right here, and you're maybe about 200 feet away from shore. This is as close as you can get before before you start to breach the land underneath the water. And you see a little purple speck that's sort of just running along through the forest.
I'm gonna run to the edge closest, on the ship closest to the forest, and just stare at it longingly.
Can I make an investigation?
I'd say both of you make a perception check.
Okay.
7 plus 2 is 9.
18.
Damn. So you don't really see the moving past the forest. You guys are just going about 40 knots right now.
What is
so
that?
It's kind of shifting along. But what you see is a little horned creature with purple skin that's running along. You can see hand waving up, trying to grab your attention.
Okay. What do you see, Saf?
I don't know, there's something purple there, and he's got a horn, and he's waving. I'm gonna wave back!
I can't see. What are you looking at?
He's right there! Hello? Hello? Hello?
Shouting this, you can hear this. Yeah.
Hello there.
You're like running.
Hello. Hello.
Why are you running?
Where are you travelers heading?
I'm not sure. Where are you going?
Just trying to slow down as the ship is going by.
No, wait. What's your name?
It's Kokiro.
Kokiro? Okay, I'm gonna find you later.
Winter shouts down, "Who are you yelling at?"
I don't know. It's some person. I think. I can't tell.
Should we stop?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Men, drop the sails. Or lift the sails. They lift it up.
I feel like the captain's done with us every time we have to drop ship and
Alright.
loses people.
Well, you guys have been with him for so long. It's like, if you guys want to go fuck off for a little bit, it's like, I'm gonna get paid somehow. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he lifts the sails and it slows down a little bit. You're still going about 20 knots, and you're able to keep up now. You can keep up with the ship because of your special powers. You can be a little bit faster if you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess I could wild ship if I like to. Yeah. So I guess I'll just.
And and the ship starts to slow down more and more and more. And you can see Captain Leonard shouting orders to get the rowers set up for the boat.
So we're 200 feet from land.
Yeah.
Okay.
And about 10 minute passes. You are about a quarter mile away.
Okay.
And it slows down enough to a crawl, so where you're just going with the waves, going with the coast along, and it takes you about 15 minutes or so to like actually catch up.
I come up as a dire wolf. Quickly up.
You guys see a dire wolf come out of the forest as you're looking at it.
Oh, look at how fluffy it is.
It looks pretty fucking dangerous.
No, I'm sure it's really nice.
That thing is bigger than I am. It could
I'm
eat
gonna
me in
put
one
my
bite.
hand on my sword, but I'm gonna do an investigation or nature check about it. May I?
Yeah, I'd say nature check.
Okay. 15 plus 0, so 15.
It's definitely a dire wolf,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
but it has a weird purple hue.
It
to
doesn't
it.
seem threatening. It reminds me of that color at that thing she saw. What was its name again? Kokiro?
Kokiro.
Wait, are you the purple thing that was waving at me?
I shift back.
Yeah.
And then now I show myself.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you for stopping travelers.
Yeah.
That's
You guys
a
are
cool
also,
trick.
Yeah,
Can
you
you
guys
do
are
it
also
again?
shouting right now.
Oh, I
Yeah,
still
you're like
shout out.
200 feet away.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Thank you for stopping.
I thought I was
travelers.
there. I was like, oh, fuck you up, man.
Are you going to eat me?
No, I'm not.
Hey,
That's not,
hey,
that's not my
I
that's
think
a
we should
cool
bring him
trick.
aboard.
Can you do it again?
Yes, I could show you sometime.
Cool.
Oh.
Can you teach me?
Maybe one day.
Captain Leonard shouts down, "Hey, what do you need?"
I'm heading, I believe, in your same direction.
You going to Ocean City?
Yes, I am.
What are
Can
you
come
heading
with
over there
Dr.
for?
or Captain Leonard?
I guess.
Hold on.
Do you
we
have
didn't even ask
papers?
him what he's headed there for.
Yes, I do.
Do you have your papers?
Yes, I do. I have my papers.
All right, yeah, we can hitch a little hitchhiker. Sure, I don't see why not.
He seems nice.
And so the rowers hop down onto the rowboat, and they bring it down. It takes about 10 minutes or so to get to shore. And are you going on with the boat?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now you two are now face to face.
Da-da-da.
And do you want to describe yourself?
Alright, my name is Kokiro Morel. I'm a druid.
Well, no, what do you look like?
What I look like? I'm a purple tiefling. I have curled like ram horns and a medium-sized cell. I'm about 5'10", 160 pounds. I'm covered in some hide and some green grass and tree. You could definitely tell I've been in the forest for a while.
He seems cool. He's purple. We don't see a lot of purple folks here.
What were you doing in the forest?
I've just been traveling and surviving and gathering after a terrible incident that happened to my tribe deep in these forests.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I really like the forest. Do you like the forest?
Yes, more than anything. I believe it's a really important part of bringing, everyone together.
Okay, we're friends now. Can we go back to the ship now?
Sure, ma'am. Yeah, let's, go hero.
Yes, correct.
Alright, just hop on aboard. We'll make sure you get over there.
Thank you for your generosity.
Oh, definitely. The captain says so, and I do what the captain does. And you guys start rowing your way over, and now you guys see as they get closer.
I'm standing over the boat just watching this boat come in.
You see, looking above you, you see a massive black dragonborn just eyeing you down as you're coming up. And next to him, you see a
midget.
An even...
Yeah.
Yeah, on the right you see a little gnome that's like trying to use a porthole
to look
through.
I'm gonna climb up on the end and I'm gonna sit.
Those are my friends.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hello there.
What are your travelers' names?
My name is Torn. I'm a dragonborn. On a mission, personal.
He's nicer
I
than he
haven't seen
seems.
very many of your kind.
He is nicer than
But I've
he
heard
says.
good things.
Trust
from
me,
mine.
I saw one of my people at a bar, and that was fucking strange to me. So
Yeah, you are rare from my areas.
My name is Isak. I'm a gnome. I'm a bard. I play music. So if you
I
ever
would
meet,
be lovely to hear that
I
sometimes.
would gladly show you some music sometime.
Very polite.
I'm a musician of
Very
I'm a musician of myself, so maybe
Very.
one day when we're camping we can play together.
That would literally be the greatest thing.
As you guys are talking about music, you see the other bard, Bradley, off in the corner just ding 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 ding.
That's Bradley. He's a gnome.
Yeah,
He's a gnome as well. We're friends, but I mean
Seems like a good-hearted chap.
friends.
he jokes around. He loves me.
Yeah, you guys definitely. Bradley's kind of an asshole. Just he's just a dick. Okay, so you hop on aboard, and Captain Leonard comes down. And Captain Leonard, he's a hardy-looking male human, a little bit of like salt and pepper hair, and not necessarily burly, but you can tell that he's pretty fit. Like he's in really good shape, and he's a captain. He has a very good, what's it called?
Scruffy?
It's more so his posture. He's very pronounced, and he's very stoic in a sense. And he comes over and says, "Hey, how's it going? We're gonna get us back on going over to Ocean City. What do you gotta do there?"
I'm on my way to just be traveling across these lands at the moment
Oh yeah.
to continue learning the pathway of the druid because of what happened to my tribe. And
Where was your tribe from?
the forests up north. I'm trying to remember the name.
It was over in Edomore.
Eramore, yes.
Forest of the Father.
Yes.
Wait,
All the way up in Eramore.
You're from Edomore?
Yes.
are you talking about the Force of the Father?
Yes.
Wait, that's kind of where I'm from.
That's kind of where I'm from.
No
Yeah,
way.
I'm not from there.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was a druid tribe near there that was
Edomore is the
pillaged.
main continent.
Oh.
Oh, I think my mom might have known your people.
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting. It'd be good to try to figure some things out. Meet some new people.
As you guys are having this discussion, the caravel picks up its speed again, and you start traveling again over to Ocean City. And
This is a really good playlist. It is literally hit point with every
Mhm.
different scene we've been doing.
Way to grab it, Chris.
And as you guys are getting towards there, you start to see there's a lot more, not necessarily Navy vessels now, but a lot of merchant ships, a lot of other messenger ships, and cargo ships, and just a lot of people starting to congregate together because of all the vast expanse of water that's around you. It goes down into another strait, and it's sort of funneled by standing outposts in the water, almost sort of like buoys that are directing everyone down a funnel. And now you guys are just surrounded by like a bunch of different people of all different places. You can see different flags from all around the world coming in.
God, this music is so perfect. I can't get over it.
And
It's
as you
just
guys are getting closer, you start to see it. Massive walls, sea-bearing walls, and the stonework itself is its own elegance. This is a city of money. This is a city of fine craftsmanship. And as you start getting closer, you see more towers in the water. You see massive ballista and cannons.
I feel it.
You never really see. The only times that you ever see cannons is a rarity, and it's sometimes in a castle just for show. You can see people are working on these cannons. This is a rare thing, but they have multiple. They have hundreds of cannons, hundreds of ballista, all spattered around the city. And as you start getting closer, the city comes down into a strait, and you start getting funneled from over here. And once you go through, there's a lighthouse, but it's not just a normal lighthouse. It's a angelic figure of a woman that is holding a lantern. And the lantern itself is almost a singular unit and is rotating around. And it's beautiful craftsmanship. And as you start going through the strait is just walls. It's just walls and towers, massive towers spiring everywhere. Rocks that come off the base of the towers, giant, jagged rocks. And going through, you start to see some people up on the towers. Not just guardsmen, but you see people that are wearing nice clothing, elegant clothing, and just people going about their days. Going further into the strait, on the right-hand side, you see a beautiful field with a massive fountain coming in from the center of it, with a whole array of other buildings that you guys can tell are temples to separate deities, all surrounding this fountain.
This is so on point.
And on the left side, instead of seeing more walls, they turn more elegant, and it's more so giant pillars, giant archways, and what you could tell to being the palace of this city. Massive, massive towers that spire on top of it. As you keep going forward, you start to see the docking area. On the right is mostly cargo, and on the left is mostly mercantile and civilian ships. Captain Leonard, he's super busy trying to order everyone around because it's very busy. There's constantly ships going in and out. There's not one moment where you're not surrounded by 3 or 4 ships. And he's just trying to get everyone in order. And he pulls out of his jacket a little ticket and is trying to read it. He's trying to find the dock number on it, and he shouts, "All right, we're going to dock C21. We have to meet with Berkeley."
Berkeley.
All right, man, let's get us in there. It takes you a long time. There's a lot of like lines and the way they have to maneuver around one another, depending on the size of your ship or depending on what you're carrying. And you get into dock, and right when you dock, you have 50 ships all lined up next to each other. It's a massive area of just docks, and you can see people walking around. You can start to see decorations coming out for winter's mending that's on its way. And you now get off the ship, and what you see around you is every building, every stall, even the shrubberies, everything has an elegance to it. Everything has a craftsmanship to it. Everything is expensive, but has a purpose. And we know Ocean City as the city of the craftsmen. where this is where worldwide people go to show their craft, to show their masterworks, to sell, to buy, to trade, to train, and to train others. This is where the guilds thrive and where everyone comes in as a community of craftsmen. So yeah, you guys have docked.
Cool.
Is there anything that you want to do first?
I want to find the smith. Anybody got any objections?
I think I would like to go see the smith as well.
What do you need to do here exactly?
I need more armor,
More armor.
but not like the metal kind.
I just need
or
something.
maybe the metal
we need
kind.
something.
Maybe the half metal kind. I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
need something
What's
warm
medium armor?
because it's gonna get cold over
I
here.
think I can do
Is it
that.
gonna start? Is it gonna snow?
You can definitely tell as you guys went from the archipelago to the strait,
It's
where,
much
the
colder.
strait of Yarzining. It's definitely noticeably cooler. It went from about 85 degrees to 65 degrees.
Okay. And this
And
is
you can tell that winter's starting to make its approach.
okay. And a question just for you.
Yes.
If it does, if you put in snow,
Yeah.
are we going to need something warm, or are we going to be affected by it?
You will.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
You would know this too, that
I will keep that in mind.
there would be disadvantages that would happen
Okay.
from not being well equipped.
Breath of the Wild, baby. I've been trained. Yeah, I would like to go see the craftsman, the blacksmith, and someone that can get me some sort of cloak, because I have a feeling that my little body's going to get cold. So
Yeah, because you're a little tiny thing, right?
I am a little tiny thing, yes.
Where's your chicken?
My chicken. I
I
have
can warm
plans.
us up if need be.
What
Oh,
kind
you got some magic or
you
something?
got like magic breath?
I can cause some heat for us, some flames.
Well, that'd be very nice of you.
That would be very nice.
If not, then maybe I could just join one of you lads. But not in full form. I could turn into a rat and follow this dragon around.
My raven would probably eat you, but if you went to a rat.
Hey, I have a little guy, and then he
Yeah.
pops out of my nice jacket and then pops onto my shoulder.
If
You could be a rat.
I don't have any
She's
full...
got a ferret rat.
if say you were to turn into some sort of like the direwolf, for example, how big are you?
I'm pretty large. You may ride me if you'd like.
That was my question,
Yes.
and I'm very happy.
Yes.
Okay,
I
if
could
we,
be a mount for you. I have other options too, if you'd be interested.
like
A lizard.
what about
As you guys are standing in the walkways, you see,
bull.
shove off, move! There are people moving in massive
I
cartloads.
guess.
Oh, excuse you.
So we should get out of the street. We should go towards the shops.
I'm gonna look for the shield and weapon shop.
Okay, yeah, make a perception check.
17
I'm
plus
gonna
2
look
is
for
19.
Okay, we'll start with him. What you guys all see when you first come out is there's a massive building that's just arcs or archways. Almost, it's similar to like what's it called? You know, like the Parthenon in Greece. It's open all the way around, and it has a closed ceiling, but you just see a few people standing on pedestals, and people are all around them. They're just showing up tickets and just shouting. There's just like cacophonous shouting everywhere. Then off to the side of that, you see a pretty decently sized area that also goes into the water that has its own little docking area. And you can see people sitting outside. They're drinking from mugs. They're drinking from wine glasses. You can tell it's definitely the wharf's tavern area where people are just having a good time. And as you look to the right more, you see a giant gateway that goes into a different part of the city, and behind that gateway, you see a massive tower. One massive round tower, which gives you a little bit of deja vu or sort of like a flashback. You can definitely tell by the way that's constructed and the different parts that poke out of the tower and just the strange sort of shape and shimmer that gives off. This is definitely a Magister's tower. This is probably where the city Magisters do their work and do their studying.
Okay.
And further on to the right of there, you just see shops, just lines of shops, and then closer to the water where the dock is, because there's docking areas, and then it sort of loops around, and it's just a giant boardwalk that has stalls for food, for lunch. You can see people just going through. There's tents everywhere. But all around that area, you just see shops of all different sorts.
Perfect.
And if you were to investigate, you'd be able to find whatever you want to find.
Okay, I'm gonna go approach the armor and weaponsmith shop.
Are they
Same.
separate, are they separate shops?
Or different?
It's interesting. As you come up to it, you see 3 different buildings, massed into their own structure with elegant stonework on them, and they're connected, but they're not. They're connected in open breezeways, but they also are closed off in their own sort of way. And you see you see a shield and a helmet. You see a horseshoe, and then you see a sword and an axe.
Stable. It's a stable.
And
But he
they,
controls the horse, I think.
you see Harold's Defense, Harold's Defense, or Harold's Defensive, sorry, which is on top of the shield and helmet. And you see Reginald's Miscellaneous on top of the horseshoe. And then you see, where is it? Oh shit. Ocean City Offensive, where you can definitely see in the back of it is a few barracks areas where there are some army or some navy people that are coming in to try to get their weapons sharpened and
Okay.
all that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way into the armor shop.
Okay.
I'm gonna go as well.
As you go into the armor shop, you see a big burly dwarven man, and he's talking to everyone. Just, hi, how's it going? Yeah, no, it's over there. It's over there. Go over there. My assistant will help you. Go get her. Yes, you. And it's busy. Every building in the city is busy.
Good.
And he's like, oh yeah, no. What do you need? What do you need? Okay, yeah. You, sir. What do you need?
Are you Harold?
I'm Harold. Yeah.
What do you got in the lines of body armor?
Body armor. Let's see here. We got some full plate. We got some chainmail. I got. What are you sort of looking for?
Something strong, mobile. You got anything in the lines of enchanted?
We can't really do enchanting. Well, we do have enchantment. Do you have your permit?
No, I'm just asking if you have it.
I mean, we have it. Do you have your permit?
No.
Then I can't sell it to you. I'm sorry.
We need permits in this town?
You need a permit for pretty much everything.
In this town?
Yeah.
Where do I get a permit?
You can make your way over to the Hunters Guild, and they can get set up for a permit. But yeah, it's too dangerous to try to sell enchanted gear, so we have to go through a permit system here in the city.
Okay.
But if you go through the Hunters Guild, then you'll definitely be able to get that all sorted.
So...
But we do have there's not much that's gonna help you with.
what can you tell me about the Hunters Guild?
Oh, it's where the hunters do their hunting.
Am I gonna just go down, sign a form, or am I gonna go sign
Well-
some bullshit mission for them?
Yes and no.
Oh, for the love of God.
But what the hunters
sounds fun.
the hunters guild is where
They're
this
using
is
us.
that's the reason why everything is why it is. We don't get dragon scale for no reason. We don't get harpy hearts for no reason. There's a system to everything. The hunters guild is basically where everything happens.
So you have dragon scale back there.
I do.
My people's skin.
Sounds worth
Just
it.
fucking armored everybody.
I have a question. I'm looking for something light armor that can help me in warmth or in the cold.
Oh, in the cold. Actually, go over to Andy and Andy's. Andy, the leather worker, he'll be able to help you out there.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Is that
But for heavy armor, we do have ring mail, chain mail, split mail, plate mail.
How much for your plate mail?
Full
set.
A full set. That's gonna be 1,500
1,500 what? Gold?
gold.
So, do you happen to have any special hide armor? Or
Hide
medium armor? Not made of metal.
We have
preferably
some
so.
medium. We have a chain shirt. We have a mail skirt. We got a breastplate and a half plate.
You got splint?
Splint.
Splint.
Yeah, we got splint.
How much you got that going for?
That one's only 220.
I'll do 150.
make a persuasion check.
One.
I'll do 250 because you've already argued with me about the permits.
No, I don't want that.
Okay.
It's a ripoff. It's an overpriced fucking city.
So, have you heard of any type of bone, like hide being made of armor, potentially?
Bone hide.
Yes, something medium,
Huh.
light, but you know, it's not metal. Have you heard of anything
Not
in
metal.
this city?
Well, we have hide. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Hey, Jenny, would you be able to go check the back to see if they have any sort of improved hide armor? She's and you see a little halfling woman. She's trying to get everyone else's orders, and she's like, "Okay, yeah," and runs in the back. And she's checking right now. She's just gonna be a second there.
Can I have that chain shirt you were talking about?
Sure. Let's see. That's gonna be about 60 gold.
If I trade you the leather one that I have now, can I get a little taken off?
Yeah, we can make that 50 gold.
Okay, perfect. Here you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jenny comes running back. She's like, "Here you go. Here's what you wanted." And you see it's hide, but it has almost like a bark substance on it. But it looks organic, but also doesn't look natural in a sense. This is all we got. It's honestly, I have no idea where it came from, but I'll sell it to you for 15 gold.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
Here's your gold, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's gonna be a 13 plus dex mod. Alright, that's all you guys wanted?
I'm done with this shop. For the most
this
part.
just armor?
Yes, this is just armor. Next door is a blacksmith, and the one after that's a weaponsmith.
What do you have for helmets?
Helmets,
Like a medium light,
like a padded helmet?
like a leather or something.
Like a leather cap or something?
Something that can protect my head a little bit.
We're more of a smithy. You can go over to Andy and Andy's.
Andy and Andy's. Okay.
And yeah, they're a great couple of fellas.
Definitely. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What?
Okay, just question to the DM. Can I just, because he's pissed me off in
Yeah.
secrecy, can I just put a hex on him to make the next hour of his life hell?
He will notice.
Even though I'm not in the shop.
Yes.
God damn it.
You can try.
Curse.
Yeah, you can do a sleight of hand.
No.
Roll a 1.
Do you purchase
I'll
weapons
wait
by
till we leave
chance?
the city.
Or bear claws by any chance? Or do you know anyone near this town that would be buying those?
You might be able to check the miscellaneous shop, Reginald's, over next door. He might have a use for it, but around here we're all smithies around here. So if you got ore or ingot, then we can do a trade with that, or some old armor. Then we can probably trade with that. But for the most part, anything metal.
Understandable.
I think I'm good. Are you gonna buy?
I'm trying to head to the OC.
I need to go
offense.
to the leather
Andy and
armor
Andy's,
maker.
me too.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're gonna. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Harold.
Thank
You've been
you.
Have a
very
good
nice.
Oh, I messed up. I need to start.
As you guys are walking
leather
out, get your permits.
Yeah, dude, get your
Let me get this hex, boy.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Should we just get this?
I'll hide
permit
behind the
thing?
wall.
Let's
It's not Assassin's Creed.
let's go to Andy and Andy's first.
Okay, let's go.
And then we'll go there.
Okay,
Do
perfect.
we all
Oh,
have to stick
we need to
together?
go to-
Or can I walk to OC while they walk to Andy?
Yeah, you guys can do it separately. Let's do
Okay.
you first because
Yeah, definitely.
Ocean City Offensive is literally 2 places down. When you guys look off from walking out of the...
Offensive
the
is where
ship,
the Hunters
you
Guild
see-
is, yeah?
What?
Offensive is where the Hunters Guild is?
No.
No,
No?
separate.
No, this is just Ocean City Defense.
Oh, okay.
But you see there's the smithies and there's a few other miscellaneous shops, and you can see down the way there's the leatherworkers and the Fletchers, which is Andy and Andy's.
The Fletchers?
It's a joint operation of fletching and
Rivers,
leatherworking.
arrows, bows.
So Andy and Andy would sell the bows. Like the
Yeah.
arrows and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. Come with us.
I'm gonna go to Ocean City offense first.
Okay. So you make your way inside, and when before you even go inside, you see at the front of the doors, you see 2 guards fully decked out. And you can see through the doorway, you see another 4 guards fully decked out inside.
Okay, don't pull any fucking stupid shit. I get what you're saying.
But as you walk in, you see a massive half orc that's running the shop. He's just at the front. And he's shouting around another little half orc that's younger. You can guess around his 20s or so. The older half orc, he's probably 40s, 50s. And yeah, you answer. And you see a whole array of different weapons and whatnot that are just all around everywhere. You can see areas where people can go in and use the grindstones themselves. That's where a lot of the army and navy is sharpening the swords, they're polishing, buffing, all that. There's a whole section that's just self-work.
Hello.
Yeah.
What kind of weapons you got here? I'm assuming quite a lot. If
We
not
got-
all.
Yeah, we definitely have quite a few here.
Okay. What's your name, by the way? My name's Torn.
Oh, I'm Grimlook.
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 Okay.
What can I do for you?
I was actually looking for some javelins.
Javelins. Ooh. Alright. Arnor, go get some javelins from the back. You see this younger half orc. Yeah, he's going over. He's a pretty strapping young fellow, though. He's just as decked out. You can definitely see the resemblance between one another. They're definitely father-son joint operation. He runs in the back and he just comes out with like armloads of javelin quivers, and it's like when you go shopping and you want to carry all the shopping bags at once. That's what he's doing, but with javelin like quivers.
Okay.
He's just coming in. He's like, "Hey, I got your javelins."
Beast mode. All right. So what are my options here?
Let's see. We got a couple of fine points. We got a couple of broads, a couple of spike heads. What are you looking for? What are you hunting?
I hunt everything. So what's the most lethal?
What do you hunt?
Most recently, harpies.
Harpies.
Got swarmed by.
Probably go with the
8 of them.
spike heads or the barbs. Just
But-
that way it latches and takes them down.
So it's a latch and takedown. With this work against standing enemies?
I mean, it's still a javelin. It's gonna fucking hurt anyway.
Okay. How much you got this going for?
Let's see here. For a bushel of javelins. Let's see. For a bushel of 10, it's around 70 silver.
Okay. So let's add this to my cart.
Right.
And oh, forgot. I was trying to off these for the longest time. I have a 2-handed battle axe.
Oh, okay.
How much do
You're
you
trying
want
to
for
sell
it?
it off?
Yeah, I have no need for it.
Here, let me take a look at that. And he looks at it. Oh, it's not too bad. I'll take off 8 gold.
8 gold?
Yeah.
Instead of 70 silver.
Oh shit. My bad. I got mixed up.
Sir, are you okay?
My brain stopped working.
I'm not trying to cheat no one here.
Let's see. I don't really need this, but if you want to buy something else, I can take it off the shopping list.
You make anything special that your name, your brand is unique for?
Yeah. Actually, my boy, he's a pretty good smith himself. What's your favorite weapon? What's your weapon of choice?
It's been a long sword, but as of recently,
That's actually kind of his specialty.
Okay.
You
what's-
see, I'm mine myself. I'm a battle axe sort of guy, but he really likes them real long swords, you know.
Okay.
And you see, Arnor is working in the bag. You can just hear the ting, ting,
Tight.
ting. He goes, Arnor! Ting, 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 ting. Fuck, shit. Yeah? And he comes running. Well, he's a fucking orc. Yeah. He comes running out. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh gosh. But he comes running out. Yeah. What do you need? It's like this man right here. He wants one of your specialties. Let me check the back. What kind of sword do you want?
A long sword.
Just a standard long sword? Do you want a great sword, bastard sword, killage?
You got a long sword, maybe with any extra serrated sides. I don't know, something that's gonna lethally kill.
I mean, I can custom make something for you if you want.
Okay, I'm interested in that.
Let's see here. For a longsword variant with... Do you want a killage look or more machete look? Or are you looking for something that has a little bit extra weight?
Maybe extra weight on the end of the blade, so when I
Yeah.
swing
Okay,
it,
this is a killage variant that we got. It's like a sword and then it has a hook on the end with an extra like weight at the end.
I like this.
That hook adds a little bit more momentum to your swings.
Okay. Go on.
And you see that boy. You see good. Fuck, I need a. Taking this out.
Do your thing there, sir.
Right. You see Grimlook. It's like that boy and his swords. I tell you, he'll make whatever you want. Here, let me do the transactions. You get back to working on what you're working on. I'll let you know if you want it. So for custom orders around here, it's a standard 80 gold fee.
Okay.
But that's just a standard for customizing. However long it takes, that might also depend on the pricing. But for something like that, he makes those things all the time. It'd probably be half a day. You can get it.
So I come back at the end of the day and pick it up.
Yeah, but total it would be the 80 gold. Then for the materials, so you're looking at around 105 gold total
For the
whole thing.
javelins and everything.
I'll throw in the javelins just for the custom order if you want.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, let's do that. You said 105.
105, sir.
All right, we can do that.
Oh, were you trying to get rid of that battle axe too? I'll take that off.
That's just...
All right, so
Okay.
that'll be 97 total.
97. I have 2 more long swords he could just fuck with that I won't need.
Let me see. All right, focus them real quick. These aren't too bad. I'll do 10 gold each.
Okay, so 20 off
So that'd be 77 total.
77. We could do that.
All right, good business.
Real quick, let me just do my wallet real quick. I got one last question before I leave for the day and come back.
What was the question?
It was 10 javelins in there, right? In that sack.
Yeah, it was 10. Yeah.
So, earlier in my missions, I was in a area and there was an illegal trade business going on. I wonder if you knew anything about codes like this. I know this is kind of a legal industry out here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm trying to make sense of these codes. I found them.
And as you say that out loud, you hear a few guards sort of shift and hear over. And Grimlock's like, no, personally, I don't know anything, but I'd recommend either talking to an official about that. Looks over to the side.
Okay.
Or, I don't know, maybe go to a different city for this.
Okay. So, I'm going to turn around and I'm assuming guards are looking at me.
Oh, yeah. They're eyeing you down now.
Gentlemen, it's not some nice looks to be having. But,
I mean, when you say illegal trade,
I found...
definitely grabs our attention.
I found a list. I'm curious about it as much as you are. This is
Yeah, let me see this. And then they take it. And this doesn't look too familiar. It looks like a sort of variant of Thieves' Camp.
It was a bunch, so I was riding on horseback and I got surrounded by goblins. They killed my horse. I had to walk to this.
That sounds awful.
It was shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Personally, I don't know anything about this. I'd just be careful where you talk, because this is a very locked down city, but there's still shady back corners, and something like this could probably get you killed. So just be
Okay.
careful.
Do you know anybody on your team? Maybe in your policing
we have
agency?
a few detectives, a few officers that might know, but
You got one.
good luck trying to talk to them. Not even we can talk to them.
Okay.
And I've never seen your face around here. You don't have any sort of renown around you, and I highly doubt they're ever going to take a part of your time.
That's fine.
Maybe in the future.
Well, I'll see you gentlemen later when I pick up my sword.
All right, have a good day. And you just go back in defending position.
Okay.
You definitely tell, like in the armory, there was 2 guards sitting outside, but in the weapons area, they fucking walk it down.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like right there would be a good time to take a little break.
I'm down.
You guys want to do that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Sure. All right. Hey, it's Gray again. Thank you for listening to the Tabletop Travelers. Again, this is a work in progress, so mind the obvious mistakes if you can. This is a homebrew that I made that we have been playing for a little bit now and hopping into a full arc of the main story. You can watch us live currently at twitch.tv/Cravyar, that is CRAYVYAR, every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, let's return to the adventure.
Welcome
Alrighty.
back, visitors.
So you guys were just at the Diamond or Ocean City offensive, and you're just now leaving. You have to wait about, I'd say, around 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours or so until you
Yeah.
can come back. But it's already pretty late in the evening, so it's gonna be next day,
That's
sort
fine.
of thing.
Like morning.
Yeah, like mid-morning, afternoon-ish. It should be done around then. You'd assume. And it's interesting. As the night's starting to come on, you guys are used to other cities and other towns where everything starts to quiet down. It's almost as if there's more people. As it's getting darker, it's crowded even more. So you can see people are getting up at work, and it's starting to get a little rambunctious. They're getting ready for winter's mending. You can see people have a bunch of knitted ornaments, and they're just hanging these elegant knitted ornaments, almost like tapestries, from tree to tree, across banners and whatnot. People are ready to celebrate. And you guys are starting to make your way over to Andy and Andy's.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Going up to Andy and Andy's, you see, it looks like it was 2 buildings that are conjoined. It's a very long building that has a massive double door, and the woodwork on this double door, it reminds you of home in sort of the palace area. Elegant wood carving of trees going up these doors, and they're very symmetrical, and they sort of connect at a peak, and there's a gold lining on everything. There's a few windows. It all has this sort of wooden, one side has a wooden gold leaf on it, like sort of gold branch, and the other one, it has animals like wolves, deer, that all have a gold lining on it. And as you enter, you hear almost simultaneous, "Hello!
Hello.
Hi, what can we do for you?"
So I did a little bit of a goof, and I bought a chain shirt, but I actually need studded leather.
Studded leather. Well, Andy, do you want to take care of this? Oh, sure. And you can see it's 2 elven men. One is a wood elf that you can see. He's similar to you, about 5 feet tall, just a wood elf man. And the other one is a sun elf, a lighter skin, more regal elf. And you can see on both of their fingers there's a ring finger, and you can definitely tell that they're a couple, and this is a couple
Aww.
operation.
Oh.
Cute.
And yeah, as you go through, where's my notes? You see the son of male, he comes over and says, "Hi, I'm Anderson. I can help you out with that. I'm the leather worker over here. You can come over to my section of the shop, and we can get you all sorted out."
Perfect. I was wondering if you had studded leather for sale.
Yes, we do have that. The chain, we aren't going to be able to accept that. You can go over to Harold's Defensive and probably see if he wants it.
That's where I just bought it from, but okay.
Oh,
We have to go.
terribly
We have to
sorry
go
about
back
that.
anyway, but we can go back anyway.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yes, let me see here. And he starts rummaging around. There's a bunch of mannequins that all have different assortment of hides and armor, and you can see
Posing as the mannequins, what they'd be doing.
and he shit, I lost my page. So you're just looking for a leather armor, or, oh, that's right, studded armor.
Yeah.
Let me go over here into the back area. We don't do a whole lot of studded work, but we have a few pieces here that we could trade off from you.
Perfect.
One studded piece. This one actually, it's my favorite. It has a little bit of a gold inlining, which will make it a little bit more pricey. It's gonna run you about 70 gold.
Okay.
But you look at it, and it's elegant. It's like a masterpiece. Every one of these pieces here. That's the same. That goes the same for the armor smith and the weaponsmith. Everything there is very high quality make. It's almost ornate, in a sense. That's why everything around here is more expensive, because masterworks work in the city.
Okay. When I left the shop, how far back was I from where they've already entered?
It was about like a 5 to 10 minute walk.
Okay. So.
Okay,
So yeah, this will
70?
probably run. Yeah, it'll run you about 70 gold.
Okay, sounds good. There you
Okay.
go.
Thank you. I can also see that. I see that bow in your back. Andy over there might be able to help you with some fletching needs if you need it.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for something a little extra special when it comes to that, since I already
Special.
have something. But
Okay.
I was told, or I heard while I was walking that the Hunters Guild has permits for stuff, and I
This
think
music's too epic.
I think that
Bro, I was like walking in the street. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Fucking herald.
I think that
I'm
I
so mad
might
at that
need to get a permit for something, but I'm not quite sure how that works.
The permits for the Hunters Guild around here is to take part in the monster auction, the Hunters Auction, where this is where everyone gathers, and there are key areas, especially in this continent, in the Diamond of the Sea, where there are locations that are scouted out, and with those locations you can purchase the location and the creature and the sort of area around it, and from there you can hunt down the target and bring it back.
That's
And
pretty cool.
that's where we get all of our hides, all of our weaponry, everything comes from these monsters that we pick off. That's why you see a lot of special objects. Like we have some dragon hide here. We
So
also
how
have
does that
some.
benefit me then? If I'm paying for a permit and then going to hunt something and then bring it back for somebody else to use, how does that work?
Let's take it like this. Okay, so let's just say that it costs 150 gold for an auction.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the right creature, and if you know your way around the area, make good with some of the certain guilds in the area, that 150, if you're able to take down the target, could range from around to, I'd say about 500 to 20,000 profit.
Okay. And then those things, that thing that I would be bringing back then, I can use for future custom-made works.
It would
If
definitely help
I
you out with
wanted.
custom work if you want something of a more special end. That's why most people around here, even us as well, we require that you have this permit, because then you go through the guild, and the guild will ensure your intentions, so to speak.
Gotcha.
Because if we were to just give these out, then it'd be susceptible to poachers.
Okay. Okay, well, thanks for the information.
Definitely. The guilds are over in the back ends. If you see where all the cargo is usually laid off, that's sort of the area where the guilds work in and operate in. It's more of the
Okay.
middle class area of the city. You'll be able to tell, definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Definitely.
That's all I
Can I
need.
be entering the shop?
Yeah, with that amount of time. Definitely. I can't. I
I'm
gotta
looking-
stop saying definitely.
I'm looking for I'm looking for some sort of like helmet, like
Like a cap?
leather, like
Leather cap.
something that can just put a little bit of extra protection for myself.
Okay. Are you looking for a sort of heavy hide? We have some mammoth hide helmet that might be able to help you out.
Preferably is it does that fall into the light armor range though?
It'd be more medium armor.
Okay. I have to go towards lighter armor.
A little bit lighter?
I'm small, so I can't really carry it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have just some standard hide armor that we can or some hide helmets that we can give off. They're not. What's the word?
The best.
They're not pretty,
They're ugly.
but they're efficient and effective.
What
We can make it pretty, but it's gonna cost a little bit extra.
What do they look like?
It's like imagine like an old football cap.
Oh yuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Well, what we could do is there's something that I like to do. It uses a little bit of the feathers from some of the hunts. I have this cap here. And you see it's a leather cap, and it's like a bushel around it that all has little tiny different multicolored feathers onto it.
So it's like we got like a halo.
Yeah, pretty much of feathers, and then there's a cap on top of it. This one's a little bit more elegant, but it'll give you the same sort of rating. It's just a little bit more expensive because these actually came from a specific sort of rock bird.
What kind of bird is that?
You know.
By the way, these are my friends. I'm with them. So
Oh, okay. You just sort of walked up.
Yeah,
and I was
my
very
name's
concerned.
Torrin. Sorry about that.
A rock is a bird creature. Have you ever seen like an eagle?
Yes.
Take an eagle, make it a little bit more aggressive looking.
Like a rock?
Like a rock, yes.
Okay.
And instead of there's seagulls all over. Just take a seagull, add a bunch of teeth to it, and then make it 9 feet tall.
Oh my lord.
That's a rock.
Are these common birds?
You see them every now and then up on the mountain ranges around here. Yeah, it's one of our more common auctioned locations.
It's a common item.
We may have to go get one of them beds. How much is the one with the crown? Oh shit.
Wait, you said auction? What do you mean by that?
Oh, the monster auction.
Oh, you know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I just described to her. Yeah, she could probably tell you since you guys are friends.
Okay.
This is gonna run you about 15 gold.
15 gold.
OOC, that's it's gonna be a +1 to your
+1 to my AC.
to your AC. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Take that. Real quick, how much would it cost to add more feathers to just kind of have it go all the way down?
Yeah, I can definitely take it to customize a little bit. That's gonna be a 15 standard, or 50 gold standard for customization.
I think I'm good
But-
with just the crown.
Okay, okay, that's fair.
Cheap
You
bastard.
said 15. It's 15 gold.
15 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
My other question is, I'm looking for something to keep me warm. Like I said, I'm really small, so I don't retain a lot of body heat.
Well,
so
yeah,
I need
winter is definitely making its way over.
Yeah.
You can go next door to the Crystal Weave, and they might be able to help you out with some tailoring.
All these fucking shops.
Yeah, this whole area is lined with hundreds of shops.
You guys just need
Also-
one shop to have
Well,
everything.
Like you know like Leavenworth,
Yeah.
where it's just
Oh,
fucking
yeah, the
just a
Crystal
bunch
Town.
of miscellaneous
Is that what
shit
it's-
everywhere.
is that what it's
That's
kinda
pretty
like?
much what it's like. It's like
Cool.
you walk through, or
So
like
me
or like
saying-
Ballard, like
me-
with all the different bars. It's
Yeah.
like that, but just shops.
Fremont and shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. So me saying there just needs to be one shop for everything. That's where Walmart was first started.
Pretty much, yeah.
You started Walmart. Okay, here's
I know,
his 15 gold.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it. What do you have any armor upgrades? Like light armor upgrades?
We can do some patchwork to it to increase it a bit, but that can be
Expensive.
a little pricey.
Okay.
You're broke. You can't buy anything.
I mean, I'm not broke. I have quite a bit of money.
How'd you get money?
But I haven't bought anything. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
I think we're good to go. I actually need to go back to what's his name?
Okay, well, I need to do business with
Harold.
what is your name? And fuck that man.
Okay.
I'm Antolin. Or no,
Zach,
wait,
do
no.
you have Harold's?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I have to return
I'm
my
Anderson.
chain shirt.
Anderson.
And my partner over there, that's Andolin. He's the Fletcher.
They're
I
not.
can see that bow in your back. So if you have any questions, go talk to
I need to speak
Andolin.
with him.
Okay. And you
Thank
walk
you,
over.
Anderson. And both of you wait for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I need to talk to both of you.
I'll wait. I need to. I actually.
As he
Are
says
you
it,
leaving?
Anderson's like, oh, you can just if you go across the street, there's a little cupcake shop. That it's a little stall across the street by the
Let's go get food.
boardwalk.
I actually
and
need to buy more.
it's actually a
arrows.
really
But
nice
I'll
area.
let you-
There's some really nice benches, and it gives you a good view of the marina, and it's a very beautiful place.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get food.
Okay, I'm waiting with Tor, and I need to pick up some arrows.
So you go get food.
Yep, I'll be back.
Are you sticking with us or?
Oh yeah, where are you?
He's with us.
He's just hanging around.
I'm
chilling.
hanging around,
Yeah.
He's quiet. He keeps to
I
himself.
have. There's no supplies that I need at this moment.
Okay.
And so you go over to Andolin. He's like, "Hi, how can I help you?"
So I was wondering if I know it's getting close in the evening, but maybe
Oh, it's only about 8-9 o'clock. We're gonna be open for another 2 hours or so.
no, I need some custom work.
Oh,
So-
okay. Well, if you want some custom work done, I can get the order done, and then we can finish
So
it
I
off in the morning.
have 20 harpy feathers. I wanted to get a quiver made.
Oh, interesting.
I was wondering
Well, that's sort of a weird request. I mean, we can take the feathers and we can do a neat design on the quiver.
would these don't benefit me making some faster arrows?
Those are just feathers. Oh, for on your arrows.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. With it's interesting with harpy arrows. Like with the feathers, you can shoot a lot straighter and a lot further with it. Actually.
Okay. That's what I was.
So yeah. How many do you need?
So I got 20 feathers, 20 arrows.
That'll give you about 7 arrows.
Let's do it.
Okay. So for the custom work, that's a standard 50.
Okay.
50 gold, and you brought the materials, and I'm gonna have to use my work with it, so it's gonna run you about 60 gold total.
60 gold total. Okay. Where's my money? How much was real quick? One platinum was 25 gold, correct?
One platinum is 10 gold.
10 gold. Okay. And how much was it again? You say?
60.
Yeah, 60.
Okay. Here's 6 platinum.
Oh, thank you. Always a lot easier to use platinum, especially in this city.
Good to know.
I totally forgot about mine. Oh, since I'm here still, I was wondering if I could pick up.
You walk out.
Yeah.
Actually.
Andolin, thank you. I'm gonna go meet my friend Saf at the cupcake shop.
Okay. Have a good day.
See you in the morning.
I was wondering if I can, if you have any special short bows.
Oh, I have some standard, but if you have a permit, then I can go in the back.
Oh, upgrade. Oh, I didn't mean that. Okay, never mind. I was just, can I borrow a quiver of arrows?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
That's
that'll
20
run you,
arrows, yeah?
Yeah, that'll be 20 arrows for
500 gold.
Where is it?
Something fucking
1,000
stupid.
gold?
It's like 5.
That'll be 3 gold pieces.
Perfect. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That'll be all for you.
Yes. Let me think. Hang on.
Yep.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the cupcake shop. So goodbye. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
I love cupcakes.
They're all right.
They're the best. I just
And,
really like food.
well, as you get the cupcakes, the lady there says that would be it's an older half elf lady, and she's like that would be 5 silver for these cupcakes.
Okay, thank you.
For it.
But you look at it and the cupcake it's like something that you see in Vegas, where it's just it's
I'm
like
a dragon,
it's like
I live a
absurdly
simple
large, and like there's weird gold leaf in it. There's like weird designs on it. Like it's.
I eat it in
Yeah.
2 bites.
How big is this thing compared to me? Am I holding it like this?
I mean, it'd be like this. It's like a muffin size.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm-
for you, it'd be like that.
For me, it's like this.
For you, it's like
It's
that.
like-
Yeah.
I eat it in
It's
2
like one
bites.
of those mini
I
cupcakes.
was just about to say one of those muffins that come in the bag, the like
Yeah,
hostess
yeah.
bags.
This is delicious.
I don't think I'm gonna get one actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm not very hungry.
Okay.
I appreciate it though. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, definitely.
Can we go back to the defensive
God,
place or
stop.
offensive
Go.
or whatever that place was where I
And I'll
got the
use one of my
things?
Are you even
spells to
open?
make some food.
I don't know.
for
Can we
myself.
try?
Oh, what
Everybody?
spells that?
Let's,
Good berry?
I have to go.
Oh,
I have
shit.
to go there, but
Yeah.
I also have to go.
Instead, cause I was like, I'm not okay with
Go to Harold's.
cupcakes. So I decided to create some good berries for everybody.
You create?
Yes, I've made these great good berries for us.
Can I have
From
an
what?
extra
Is this
one for
one
my
for you?
friend?
Thank you.
They heal you a little bit, as well as filling up your stomach for the rest of the day.
Can he have one? And then my little guy pops out under my shoulder. Can he have one?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So this berry heals me.
Huh? Yes, it shall. It'll heal you some, and your stomach will be full for the next 24 hours.
What the? Hang on.
Dang.
This is out of game,
That's
but
good.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, that's fucking good.
I thought y'all wanted to feed you guys up.
I'm gonna save that berry. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
healing
put mine
effects.
in my pocket.
Okay,
But this
okay.
And
guy
I'm
as
gonna
as you
put mine
guys,
as well.
Yeah, I needed it. I
Yeah.
was just traveling for a while.
Are you guys down
is
to
there
make-
anything left that you guys need to do?
I need to make
we have to go back
You ever
2
seen
stops.
a Komodo dragon?
to
Oh, yeah?
Harold's defense.
Harold's
Like
defensive
once
and
a
the
month.
oh,
That's-
actually, no, not Harold's
I don't eat a
defensive.
lot.
I've been
I
there.
don't need to,
I need to
so.
go
It's
to
meat, can
Well, I eat my
fucking
vegetables.
offensive
I'm like a bear.
and crystal
Nice.
weave.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You need to go. Where
I'm
do you
just
need
gonna
to go,
go
Seth?
to the defensive super quick.
I'll go too.
Harold's
Oh
defensive.
no, not I won't go to that actually
Okay, fine.
because it's defensive. I don't need to go there. I need to go offensive.
Quick question. I don't want to go to it right now. I'm gonna wait till morning when I do my round of pickups. Do I see a jewelry shop?
Yep. Near where the crystal weave is, you see it's just gaudy, just awful gold. It's
I
like
see Gucci
yeah,
symbols everywhere.
if you've ever been to the Cosmopolitan
Yes.
in Vegas, it's like that.
Jesus.
Versace.
But it goes well with like how it's laid out. It's just fucking bright. Like yeah.
My eyes.
And you can see in very almost like incomprehensible language, the shining delights. And you can see there's just guards everywhere. But there's like 4 on the side, 4 on the side. You can see just guard a row of stuff, guard row of stuff, guard row of stuff. It's
Okay.
locked.
Security team to
Yeah.
the max.
I'm not gonna go in there.
Yeah. You. I think Saf. I think you might be better
But
off
seen
just kind
from
of
the
waiting.
window, you can see that there are display cases of just tables, and it's just all assortment of gems and jewelry and necklaces. And actually, are you out front of it too?
Yeah.
I'd say make an. No, you're not.
Wait,
I
what?
was.
I'm
Why'd
not.
you shake your head?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Ooh, and so my intelligence when it's checked is +4.
Roll.
So it is a 4. It's an 8.
You don't
Yeah.
notice anything. Yeah, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
Can I check just because I was the one looking for it? That gaudy shop?
You could try. Yeah. Yeah. Do an intelligence check.
I'm just curious what we're gonna be getting at. 10 plus intelligence.
Mm-hmm. 3.
Hold on.
0.
0. Alright. 10.
The best you can get at is when you're looking through the window, you see a sort of like shimmer in the window. But other than it looking weird, you don't really notice anything other
Is
than
it
it's just like,
a-
oh, that's odd.
Oh, actually, I can't
You know?
see anything. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Don't be meta.
Yeah, and big ol' I see a big old nothing.
Yeah.
That's shiny.
Okay. Where are you guys going?
I need to. She needs to go to the defensive. I need to go to offensive.
Okay.
So
Defensive?
Mhm.
Alright, so you go into Harold's. You haven't been in there yet. Or have you?
Yes,
No, you
I
were.
have.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Anything else?
Well, I was wondering if I could sort of return the shirt that I bought just a minute ago. I realized.
Is this
that,
your first time here in Ocean City?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give you a return.
Okay. Thank you.
Just be careful next time.
Mhm.
Just yeah. Usually transactions over here, once you buy it, that's it.
Okay.
So just be careful. But you're new here, so it's okay.
Thank
And you see him. He's completely. I didn't really describe this before. He's completely decked out in armor, and it has a sigil, which you can tell is a religious sigil. And he's just plated the fuck up. Like you can definitely tell he's a sort of paladin-like figure.
he's a.
Okay.
he's a
Thank
dwarf,
you.
right?
And then I walk out.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to go to offensive.
Yeah, offensive.
Okay, I've never been in here, so.
Oh, okay. You walk in and you see the same thing as before. You just see off to the side. It's a sort of open area. It's like a
Little,
pit,
too, that's why I'm like-
area where people are doing
Well.
self work, polishing, working on their own crafts. It's just like you go in here, you can do whatever you want, sort of thing. And when you walk in, you do see like a few guards here and there, just sort of going around and whatnot, and just lines of different weaponry all along the walls. And you see a half-orc man that's just sitting there up against the table. Hey, what do you need?
Hello. My name is Isak.
Hi, Isak.
I'm looking for a rapier. I'm looking for a rapier or a short sword.
We can do both.
What
do you want?
I think let's try short sword.
Short sword. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want custom done, or do you want to just buy off the rack?
I think I want to check what's on the rack.
Okay. And when you go over there, he points in the direction. It's all generally the same sword, but you just see the further down you look, the more it's like locked down and the more elegant and ornate it looks. But you can see like a general gist of where there's just one rack where it's just short swords.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards the middle,
Okay.
middle ground.
It's mostly in the pommel and the hilt. There's more etching. There's more design. There's sometimes even like a wrap that goes around it, like a sort of like.
Guard?
No, like on the actual handle, there's
okay.
like an inlay that goes with it.
Cool. What's I'm gonna grab one from the middle. It's got some it's like bronze, copper looking color.
Yeah, I'd say that there's probably one that has a bronze inlay on the pommel and on the guard. There's a bronze inlay.
And so to me, it's like that's a decent sized sword, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now, am I going to be at disadvantage if I use it?
No.
My race is able to use it. So
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be at disadvantage.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
it fits in your hand pretty well. It's like the equivalent of like a human using a longsword.
Okay, cool. And is that one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
All right.
So you're trying to buy that?
How much for this one?
Let me check real quick. Let me see it. Yeah, and you hand it over. Ooh, this is one of our nicer makes. It's gonna be around 25 gold.
Okay. Can I give you 5 gold and 2 platinum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
That's just common exchange, but yeah, sure. Definitely.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I have a lot of platinum, and I didn't realize. So yeah, cool. So
Don't say that out loud.
Oh, and I was saying that out of game.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I'm just like, yeah, rob me, rob me. Fucking dare you?
No, you were saying it in your head, and he's like, "Don't say that out loud." It's like,
what?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
I said 2 platinum, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 platinum, 5 gold.
Cool. How much? I can't hold a lot.
It's starting to get late now. It's like around 9 or 10 o'clock.
Okay, I also have the scimitar that I want to sell. I can't use it. It's too big
Sure,
for me.
yeah. Just is it the standard? Just normal scimitar?
I think so, yeah. I'm
Okay.
sure.
Oh yeah, you buy it in a shop.
Yeah.
I can take this off of hands for about 18 gold.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Good business.
Nothing.
I think
I definitely like this shop out of the most that I've ever encountered.
I think that's it.
It's always the half orcs.
I got something with
Yeah,
orcs. Me
half-orcs are
orcs.
dope. What the
orcs,
fuck?
They're
orcs
just
and
like
dragons.
what do you want? Get out of my face.
Yeah,
Like,
and they're like, cool. Yeah, here you go, man. I'm like,
just money, get out.
yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for
Yep.
business.
All right. And
So 18.
that's what?
18.
Yeah,
18
18.
gold? Okay.
As you guys are walking out, is there anything left? You
trying
got one
to-
more stop
Oh,
before
I have
everything just closes
to. I
down.
have to go to.
At least like the
I was curious
businesses.
about
Let's-
this hunting.
Yeah, let's go to the Hunter's Guild.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
Can
knock
we?
that out.
Can we make a trip in the morning to Crystal Weave? I need to buy a
Yes,
coat or I'm gonna freeze.
As long as we're quick.
So yeah, let's go
It's
for it.
not
Yeah.
cold yet.
Well, it's going to get cold very
I
soon.
can say, yeah, you guys can go there, but you have like a few interactions before they're gonna close. So.
Okay, no, we can. We're gonna do that in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, let's go to the
Okay.
hunter's place. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, as you guys start walking down towards the Hunter's Guild, you see another very boisterous, very loud area where it's another inn, but it's another. There was like the first one where it was like a wharf tower, and you can see it's a little bit more battered. But even in this city, battered is fucking nice. It's rustic.
Yeah.
You know, it looks nice. And
Like a
over
pizza
here,
pie.
it's as you guys start making your way over here, it's more of a nicer area. It's definitely like more of a middle class area because this is where all the guilds are and a lot of that other stuff. And you see it. It's just big old plain letters, Ivern's Tavern, just cresting over it. It's sort of like a lodge. It's like a wooden lodge, and very long, very tall, but just rectangular with a raw wood sort of detail on it. It's
Ballad.
really nice, standard looking area. I can't really put a comparison.
It looks
but
like Ballard.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. I'll fit right in.
You're like, that's
Alright,
what I
I'm gonna open up the door and I'm gonna beeline it for the. I'm assuming there's a bartender.
Yeah. As you start walking through, it's just rowdy. You can tell in here it's all middle class, like working class people. There's
Shipyard people.
Exactly.
I
Well,
got you.
the shipyard people are over at the Wharf Tavern.
Okay.
And you read the name as you guys were going out. It's called the Leaky Tureen. And
Leaky what?
The Licky
Tureen. It's a type of boat.
Tugboat.
Type of boat.
Oh, I would say
Yeah.
tugboat.
But in every time you can see people are arm wrestling, they're gambling, they're playing cards and whatnot, and it's a long. It's like kind of like in Capitol Hill where there's just fucking tables all the way down, and then the bar's like way in the back.
Okay.
It's sort of like that. You get halfway through, and are you guys with them?
Yep.
Yeah, we're all as a squad.
Yeah, we're all
Yes.
just...
Okay. As you guys are going through, there's people like shouting and everything. It's very loud, very boisterous,
Don't get lost.
and there's a
he said.
loud
And don't start stealing shit.
clap that just echoes, and everyone goes quiet.
Okay.
And then
No, you cannot.
you start hearing
That's fair.
in a strangely, what's it called? Ominous and almost omnipotent manner. Attention, citizens of Ocean City and denizens of Diamond Sea. Would you be able to take time for a second to hear my call? And you see everyone just instantly gets up and starts walking out. Even the barkeepers, they walk straight out. Everyone's going out over around the marina
Check
area
it
now.
out, guys.
And
Wait, is this coming from the bar?
it's
That's
coming
outside.
from outside,
Everywhere, right?
but
Like-
you can feel it everywhere.
It's like you said, omnipotent. Is
Yeah,
that the right word?
yeah, omnipotent.
It, where it's like godly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we should go outside. We should follow and see what this is.
I just said let's go.
I know.
Yeah, the bar's empty now.
Okay.
The tavern's empty. Everyone's outside.
Hey, go.
And you go out,
Are
and
you staying behind?
the whole
No, I'm going.
the whole marina area is just crowded all the way back and behind the buildings, all the way to the housing area. It's just crowded with people. And you see off in the distance, way up on a tower, way in the back where the regal archways were, you can see a few people that are standing up there. And there's a giant glowing light that's shining all around the city, and is shining down at everyone, and is shining down on him. And you can tell that this is probably the figurehead of the city.
Can I make an intelligence check to see what type of magic they're using?
Sure.
That was on a thing. There we go. And then it's a 13.
13. You can't tell what spell it is exactly, but it's definitely an enchantment of a sorts. But it's literally just like it's like the sun.
It's
Basically,
super bright.
It's super bright.
Is it coming from the Magister Tower?
No,
Okay.
no, it's coming from above. What you guys would assume would
like
be
the
the
entrance.
palace,
Okay, palace. Gotcha.
because the palace it borders on the strait.
Okay, cool. Continue.
And as you guys stand around, he speaks out again. It's booming from him, and he's talking normally, but it's a booming sort of sound. I bear grave news from our sister city, Highshire. There has been a mass assault on Cragguard and Cragstead. This assault was led by a creature known as the Black Hand. They call themselves the Grimish Marauders. Blasted, evil folk. all tribes and clans and races of all sorts and manner. A terrible and evil deity that they follow, which should be feared. Now then, in light of the upcoming winter mending, I ask of you to give aid to our sister city and to the Crag Alliance, for without their great people, we too would be looking into dire straits. And you hear murmuring and people talking and chattering. And he just shouts, "Craftsmen!" Almost simultaneously, everyone around you, "I! Will you not give time away from your elegance and help in the efforts as supplymen?" And everyone just starts cheering. Because what you guys know from the Winter's Mending, this came from High Shear when everyone, almost worldwide, was in dire straits, and High Shear spread out the wealth everywhere in a way to bring people together and to go past old grudges. And this being the sister city, this is a very big thing. I thank you all with all my heart. We will send representatives from each guild to help organize us all. Let this not take away from Winter's Mending. Continue with celebration, and may we all prevail in these harsh times. Thank you. And he starts walking away, and everyone just starts cheering. Everyone's clapping, and you can see everyone starts rushing about. People, the worksmen, they start rushing. They start grabbing cargo. People are taking off the shelves the lesser items and putting it all into supply crates.
Okay.
It's a full city effort
Shit's
right
really
now.
going south
Yeah.
right now.
Can I do an intelligence checks on the Black Hand?
I'd say
To recall
make
information.
a history check.
It's an intelligence check.
Oh no, make a religion check.
Religion check?
Yeah,
So it's a religious group, yeah?
yeah. The Groomish Marauders.
Groomish. I thought you
Groomish.
said Grimish.
No, the Groomish is actually no. Yeah, all of you make a religion check.
So we're focusing right now on the not the Black Hand, but the.
Well, the Groomish Marauders
You
are
can
a part
try.
of the
You
Black
can
Hand,
try to
yeah.
do a history check on the Black Hand. Yeah,
Oh,
Are
yeah.
they
specifically.
Are they a part of the Black Hand? Is the
The
Black,
Black Hand
Hand
is
like
a person.
Oh, it's a person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
7? And then you
Oh.
said a check on the Grimish.
Religion. Yeah,
I got
take everyone do a religion check.
I got a
That's
crit
it.
one.
Which one's this? This one?
Yeah.
You get cancer of the
Which
brain.
one's a religious check? Which
Roll a
one?
d20.
D20.
You were right.
I was
Yeah.
Jesus.
3.
I got 17.
2.
2.
Damn, hey,
You
1, 2,
you with
3,
your acolyte background, you know this, and especially because of the harsh areas that you travel and hunt down demonic and fiendish creatures. Groomish is a deity of the orcs and of
I'm saying
The-
Groomish or Grummish?
Groomish.
Groomish.
Ooh.
Gruumish.
Okay.
I said 2 O's.
A
Use.
deity.
And he's a deity. He's the orcish deity, and he's also the deity of everything, raiding, pillaging, killing off everything for your own
It's
good.
like Television.
Pretty much, yeah.
Bad.
Can he relay this to us?
If he wants to.
Okay.
So,
Bad stuff.
so guys, just so you guys are aware that,
Groomish gent that they just spoke of that destroyed those 2 sister towns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is.
They were destroyed, but they were mass
They were
assaults.
fucked up.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
raided.
He pretty much is this orcish deity, and he just runs around
So-
and destroys, and takes, kills, pillages, murders.
So he's a god.
Yeah.
Is it a person that worships this god?
Think of him as like he's into a lot of worse shit with the Black Hand.
Okay.
He's working for the Black Hand, from what I can tell.
Other way around.
Oh, the other way around.
Gods can't go into the material plane.
So the Black Hand is above him.
The
No,
Black
Black Hand
Hand
works
is
Is
the
working
leader,
for-
the leader of the
Oh, okay.
Groomish Marauders. It's a
Okay.
namesake.
Okay. So yeah, so Groomish is a god in a different
Oh.
plane.
Gotcha. Okay. Groomish is this guy's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the deity's name.
Deity's
Alright.
name, orcish deity.
Groomish.
Well, let's go back in and see how we can help. And while we're at it, let's see if we can get some permits.
Well,
Yeah, we
When-
need permits.
When you walk back into the tavern, there's only maybe a fifth of the people left.
yeah.
A few people went back in. You can tell they're more the business sorts or not business. They're more the pen and paper type of people than they are like craftsmen or working class
Which is
people.
what we're looking for, yeah? Because they're the
Yes.
ones that can give us-
People of the Ivan's Tavern. That's it, right? Ivan's Tavern.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, god damn it.
Already?
12 plus 14.
A few people turn their heads.
So, we're new in town, and...
Obviously.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Your name is? You want to speak up?
You didn't see him.
I'm just yelling off of the
Who was that?
distance.
Who the fuck?
How do we assist your town in this situation? Nobody's speaking. Alright, why don't you make my way to the bar?
People just turn their heads back to their drinks and their conversations.
Yeah, okay, so let's go over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Are we in the bar still?
We're
Yeah,
going
we're walking to the
in
front.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to one of the people at, like, a table who are pen and paper people.
Okay.
So we're not with him. We're walking for the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah. You guys go into the very back. You
Where
walk
is he
over. It's a group of a few
I'm
people.
following.
I don't know. Yeah, stick with us, right?
He
I'm-
always
It's
does
like
his
four
own thing. He
four
can't hold
people,
himself.
like different assortment of race that are just having a conversation.
Excuse me. We have,
Yes.
so I'm from out of town. We're looking for a place where we can get our
Ain't
permits to
nobody
buy
with
enchanted weapons.
I'm sure if you asked, everyone said go to the Hunters Guild.
Oh shit! I thought we were there.
Fuck off. We
Okay,
are
okay.
there,
You gotta
you
pay attention.
idiot.
We are there. That's what it
No,
said.
We're
you're in the
looking for
tavern.
We're in
permits.
the tavern.
Oh, I thought we were
You
in
gotta
the...
pay attention.
Yeah. What the fuck?
You're still in Ivern's Tavern.
I totally
Oh,
forgot.
I thought we walked into the guild.
Yeah, I thought the tavern was a part of the guild.
I thought so
No.
too.
That's
what
what
we
he
were
made it
supposed to-
seem.
that's
what we
were
He
supposed
was
to
like,
find.
we're going to the tavern.
Why
and
are we
then
all confused then?
He said, are we going
No,
to the
because
bar?
that's where we...
The tavern was on the
Fine.
way,
Yeah.
and then you diverted, and then you guys
Oh,
diverted
because
with.
everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was in the guild. I apologize.
That's okay. You should probably slow down your drinking. The night's still just starting.
It's all good. Here's a copper. Here you go.
Why are we
Thank
not
you.
in the
Sorry.
guild?
He takes it and just throws it.
Okay, I'm gonna
What
pick that back
are
up.
you doing?
fuck you. Thank you. Okay, bye.
You get the sense with that. That's the equivalent of giving someone a penny in this
Oh.
city.
Gas. Okay. All right. Well, let's go.
Alright. Well, her and me already had. You gotta run up to us.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you go up to the
and,
top and you can see what you can assume is Ivern. He's just a human male. He average build, maybe in his 30s or so.
It's a fine establishment you got here.
Ah, thank you.
So, with that situation that just happened out there,
Yeah.
I'm assuming we have to go to the Hunters Guild, which I've been told by everybody to go to.
I mean, if you want to go to the Hunters Guild, you can.
Okay, well, how do I assist in that? And then,
In the aid effort,
yeah,
are you a craftsman?
no, I'm a hunter.
Usually, when we give aid over to the mainland over there, it's usually like, not food supplies. They give us food. We'll give them weapons, armor, weaves, enchantments.
Do you send soldiers?
Yeah, who goes and kills?
We will send a little bit of the army, but our army is minuscule compared to the Crag alliances. It really wouldn't even matter, and our navy doesn't do well on land. So
Weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
man,
Surprise.
I wonder why.
Um,
We have a few airships, but they definitely stay in port.
Maybe if we go to the Hunters Guild, then they'll have more information.
who's
for
at the
us.
Hunters Guild should we speak to directly? I don't want to deal with anybody.
Well, there's the representative, Tread,
Tread.
but
Write that down, Seth.
after what happened, he's probably busy. You can go over there. There's the Beastmaster. He's a nice guy.
What's his name?
Horace.
Horace.
Him and his bear over there, they're a great couple.
Aw.
Just got a
They're adorable. He'll go around and Horace and Moari will go do tricks and whatnot. They'll come into here every now and then on the stage and he'll sing while he's drunk and the bear will just sing, I guess, what bears do.
A bear fucking sings. I've got to
Well, it's
see
not
it.
really
Have to go to
singing,
him.
more so
Just
just
yelling.
ah.
I mean, that's still
you know?
impressive. We
That's
should go.
so cute.
We should definitely go.
He's a little dwarf, man. You'll see him. He has a lot of different talismans that he likes to keep on him. Probably some from his hunts and whatnot. But yeah, can I get you guys a drink or?
Which direction towards the hunters?
Oh, keep going around the marina, and you'll see all the guilds. They're kind of lined up together.
Okay, thanks. Let's go.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Alright. She's gonna lead the pack. We're walking there.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da.
I gave him a penny and he fucking threw it.
Yeah, you
'Cause
fucking
you're an
insulted him,
idiot.
you dumb fuck.
Well, I'm sorry, but you thought that we were in the place as well. So,
You
I didn't try and
handed
give
the
a
man
rich person money.
money. You
though.
disrespected
And a copper
him.
piece of anything.
It's cool. This whole city's full of stops anyway.
let's get it. Let's.
I'm not fun.
Well, I'm talking quietly too.
This is
I don't
like
want to hear
the-
no.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody hurt you.
We're whispering.
No, you're fine. Like once you go outside, once you go outside, everyone's in full rush right now.
Okay, let's leave Bellevue and go to Ballard.
Yeah, please. Can we go to the CD where people are like,
Accurate.
where people are like more tough?
You guys are gonna go to Mercer Island now, so.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
great.
No.
Oh no.
You all don't even dress like you belong here. Turn back.
Yeah, welcome to Kirkland. You can't be here anymore. Oh, you don't have an Audi? Bye.
This is Juanita Drive. Get out of here.
Thank you. Next.
Okay.
Ariana
Anyway.
Grande. Okay.
Go.
Let's go.
So you guys start walking up and you see what you would assume is the Hunters Guild by the massive bronze dragon head that
Hey, look.
encroaches on the top
It's cousin Timmy.
of this. It's like a wood lodge. Dragons and Dragonborn are completely separate because
It's
dragons
true.
enslave
I got a
Dragonborn.
heart.
I know. I was.
No,
I
you
was,
don't.
I was making a little racist joke towards my friend here.
Yes.
A little nudging him.
I take it by that he didn't hear you.
He didn't hear me.
But you see, it's mounted on the very top there, and it's massive, and it's like a, you know, like the Wolf Lodge, like the hotel.
Yeah.
It's like that.
was
It's like a
sick.
giant cabin,
Sweet.
which you can like
With slides?
minus the slides.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, as you start going in, there's a few people coming out and going. They seem to be in no rush, but the people coming out, they are adventuring sorts, similar to you guys. They are decked out.
Okay, let's go in.
You know exactly who they are and why they're there. And as you walk in, there's just shouting everywhere. Everyone's shouting at one another. They're trying to get everything organized. You can see someone that looks more well-dressed, a lot bigger figure. He has like 10 people around him, and he's trying to organize everyone. You can definitely tell that that's the representative.
Okay, we should go wait in line for that guy.
Or
Let's go talk to that Beastmaster.
go.
Come again.
Okay, I'll go. Hey guy, where are you? Where are you? Hello? Hey. And then he kind of crawls up and goes. I'm like, hey, let's go talk to this guy over here. I heard that he might be able to help you. Okay, let's go.
Oh, you haven't seen Horse. You just see like the representative. If you go further into the Hunters Guild.
Ask him stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see him. He's just yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you go over there, and he's just giving out orders. Yes, ma'am. What can I help you with?
Where's Horace?
I don't know.
Do you-
Go check the back, maybe. There's a bar in the back area. You can go over there.
Well, I have a couple of questions. Do you have a second?
Yeah, quick.
Okay, so we want permits.
Go talk to someone else.
Okay,
And,
how
he,
do
and
we?
he just turns his back on you, and then starts going through. There's like 50 people around him,
All right.
where he's trying to keep everyone
Okay,
organized.
why don't we head to the back where
Saf.
Horace was?
I got a note for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
So as you guys start working towards the back, you can see like it was along the walkway going there. There's a sort of podium area where he was at, and that's where he was surrounded by people, and he's just giving out orders. Because as the king said, like all the guild representatives are going to get everything organized, and so he's just in mass, just fucking trying to get everything organized right now.
I have a DM question.
Yes.
So my trait that says I look for anything valuable, does that include maybe important documents that might hold valuable information?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
She's like, moving the book. I need all the rolling space.
18.
In this area, and in the general vicinity of this whole area, it's nothing but lounge chairs and tables, and there's a few hearths every now and then, and you can see that there's people off in the back that are getting drinks, or they're talking to other representatives.
Do I see any doors that could lead into rooms that
You see one in the back, and you can see you can see a half ogre and a Goliath that are standing in front of it.
Ogre.
Okay.
That thing looks like me.
And
So-
like, you look at the Goliath and you're like, damn, because he's 9 feet tall or so,
Holy.
completely covered in tattoos,
Hey, bro, he's tight.
completely covered. And then you
That's where
see
wanna
next
go.
to him, shortened, is a 13, 14 feet tall
Oh god.
ogre that's just looking over, and on his back is a giant axe it's a giant bone and basically just like metal stuck to it.
Okay.
And they're just standing in front, and you can see the Goliath has a giant mug, and next to the ogre is a cask.
So they're just chilling.
Yeah, they're on watch. You can see that they're just looking over everything right now.
Should we go talk to them?
No, will
No.
you just calm down?
What are they guarding?
Don't make any
It's
decisions
just it's a
without
big
us.
doorway.
Let's go
We
see
can assume
Why
it
do you
is
make
like
the
the
decision?
back
Yeah,
area
where's
and
that
like
piece
the
of
living area.
all the way in the back.
Okay.
Let's
so,
go.
We're
gonna
So
go all
as
the
you, okay, so the building, it goes in and it's sort of an L, and going straight back, that's where you see these two figures, and then the L area is like even more loungy than the main area, where there's a big half circle bar and a bunch of people just
Okay,
sort of
where's
hanging
Horace?
out in groups, and in the back corner you see a burly dwarven man that's
dude.
talking to a few other people, and you can tell that they're all rangers or other hunters. They all have bows that are sitting up against the chairs, and you see behind him, laying down sleeping next to the hearth, is a massive, giant grizzly bear.
Fluffy.
I'm gonna stay over. I'm
That-
gonna
that's
stay
like-
back a little bit.
6 or 7
You're
times the
gonna
size
stay
of this
back.
dwarf.
In this place?
I'm gonna walk
We're
up.
gonna stay back.
For this time only, can I get on
There's
the
a bar?
shoulders, please?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to the bartender. Hi there.
Hi, is there anything I can do for you?
Can I have 2 steins of ale, please?
Sure. That's gonna be.
You don't say.
50 copper each.
Perfect. Here you go.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna take the 2 steins and I'm gonna walk over to Horace and be like, "Hi, are you Horace?"
And he's sitting there just laughing and talking, and as he turns
Does he
around,
notice?
he's like, oh! And right when he does that, you see him make a little incantation, and your buddy that's on your shoulder, you see a sort of glow happen, and then a glow happened to Horace's mouth. And you start seeing him just,
Oh, they're talking.
and you hear your buddy,
What the fuck is going on?
hi, I like your little friend. Oh, hold on, no, he's a dwarf. Hi!
I like your friend.
I like your friend there.
Oh, thank you. You're Horace, right?
I am.
Oh, here, I heard about you and I thought that you might want this ale.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Maury!
Maury?
You see,
Oh my god, that's
you want some more beer?
the biggest animal I've ever seen.
And like he pulls over a giant bowl and just pours it in there, and the bear just slobbering everywhere. He's like, that's a good boy.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he is. You should hear him saying, "Hey, Maury, sing for us."
Beautiful.
He's got a beautiful voice.
That's a good boy. Alright, go back to bed. He just pushes him over. What can I do for you?
So you're the Beastmaster here, correct?
One of them, yeah.
Oh,
There's a few of them around here. You can see a couple of other guys. There's one that has, it's a dragonborn that has a little dragon on his shoulder.
What?
a
And,
dragonling.
yeah. Make a nature check. There's also a little gnomish man that has just a dog next to him, a mastiff.
Oh god.
Damn. Can you ride that thing? Too?
I
There's a
have
saddle
no
on
idea
the
what it
mastiff.
Yeah,
is.
you can.
Yeah.
So I looked
What?
over and
A
saw the.
2.
No idea.
Okay.
I, never mind. I don't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
So I, by happenstance, really, saw this little guy, and apparently he liked me, so I brought him along my adventures with him.
Oh yeah, no, I was just talking with him. Just like, how are you as an owner? And he says that you're fun, you're nice, you're well adventurous.
Yeah. What is he?
Oh, hold on, let me see here. I don't have a fucking species. Fuck you.
You said fair rat.
No.
No, we're gonna come up with something.
Oh.
He's a
And you open up Wikipedia.
Anyway,
he's a golden mercat.
cool.
You can tell by the orange and the yellow sort of hues on his fur, and by his elongated form, he's a mercat definitely, but he's a golden. These are actually really rare.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, you should be lucky that he likes you, because they don't like other people usually, or they're
Yeah,
like a
that's-
one-person type of person.
That's what I was told.
Fucking making me make shit out of it. I knew it.
I warned you.
Yeah.
Can you help me with training him?
Definitely.
Okay.
I have some time tomorrow. I'm busy in the morning. I'm gonna help organize. I'm taking my shift. You can see other representatives. They're doing their thing. I'm taking a load off. I'm also already like halfway drunk, so I can't organize anything anyway.
That's fine. I'll come back. Do you know where we could get permits?
I could probably help you guys out with that.
Perfect.
It's a little expensive at first, and there's a couple of favors they need to do, but
That's
aside
fine.
from that, it's pretty straightforward.
Do we?
Are
Do
you
we?
the only one with permits?
Huh?
Or is this Dragonborn over here have them too? Or
These are all masters.
okay, so
Yeah.
you all have individual.
We all train people here.
You're talking about
Yeah,
permits.
the 4 people here, you can see that they're weathered. They are old. Some of them are crotchety, but you can tell that they have some tough fucking skin, and they're probably the hunter masters of this guild.
Are you? Do we all have to have our own individual permit, or can we have a permit as a group?
What are you guys called?
Ooh.
I don't know. We never thought of it. We just were a gang, squad, and you
Guys, huddle.
Squad of what?
Huddle. Hang on, give us 1 second, okay?
Okay.
What should we call ourselves?
Oh god, I don't know. I'm not ready for this kind of improv.
I don't know.
How?
How about Isak and friends?
No.
Fuck off. Your chicken will fucking die.
Eventually.
I'll
Just
break
wait.
its fucking neck.
Just wait.
Did something break over there?
No, I kicked something.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay.
Oh, let's be shattered glass.
It sounded like glass from over here.
We could just be West Side Rogues. That could be what we could be called.
The West Side Rogues.
West Side.
They're gonna
I mean,
look
we're
at
not
us.
rogues though.
Yeah, they're gonna kick our ass. Every
But-
town we enter, they're gonna look at us funny.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah, but they don't know that. Really.
She's
Yeah, you actually wear like nice clothing, like
Yeah.
nice wood elf clothing, so you just look like a wood elf.
Damn.
Anyway, if we
We
did,
can get back to
if
you
we
on that.
did
Sure, the
have
decision
a
will come
group
to us
name,
at
what
the
would
right
the
time.
cost
Yeah.
difference be?
I mean, it'd be
It's
per individual anyway, but it's probably a lot easier if you guys are always hunting together to just have one single permit for all of y'all.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Okay.
With me having some origins in hunting and gathering, does that help me with getting my permit in any way?
No.
Okay.
Why don't we
no.
just pay for this for now? and-
Okay, well, what are the options? We don't know what we're paying for, so.
We
monsters
can talk
you
about
got?
this more in the morning.
Ah.
I can't quite do that right now. You can see that there's just like, instead of like steins, there's just mugs, like empty mugs that are just sort of strewn about.
Oh,
And
come
you can
on.
see he's a dwarven man. It's just like,
I know. What if we buy you some more drinks and I give you a shiny red garnet, and we could just figure out a deal?
How about this? If you want to barter,
I don't
barter
want to barter.
with.
I don't want to barter. I'm just.
That just sounded like you're trying to pay me off.
No, I'm saying let's have some drinks and figure it out like a business meeting.
Alright, well, get back to me in the morning, because I'm also not the right person to talk about that. I train the hunters, I don't give out the permits.
So who do we talk to get the permits?
Everything's fucking hectic right now. In the morning, when everyone's cooled down and they're all hungover and whatnot, because there's still going to be a party. There's always a party every night. I mean, it's Ocean City.
Let's go to the party.
Just come back in the morning when everyone's hungover and a lot more relaxed, and you'll probably be able to grab someone's attention.
All right.
Can we crash here for a fee?
No. You can go to the tavern. There's Ivern's. There's the Leaky Tureen. That's a little bit cheaper. And I highly doubt it, but if you guys are able to go to the nicer end of the city, then you can go to the Silver Chalice.
The silver
Chalice.
Saf's not allowed.
You know what the average cost for a room there is?
Usually around 20 gold a night, 25. It depends on the size of the room and how many people. I don't go there. I'd recommend Ivern's.
Why wouldn't I go there? You don't think I belong there?
Probably not, because I don't know who you are.
I'm just looking at me. I'm just saying I'm a pretty well trained.
You look
Dragonborn.
like the adventuring sort, similar to people at the League of Turim or
Hey.
Ivern's.
I like fine cheeses, meats, and wines.
I do too. Everyone does.
So then
Okay, we'll see you in the morning. Thank
All
you
right,
so
have a
much.
good one.
Bye.
cutting me off.
I'm on his shoulders right now, by the way.
So you fall off.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh fuck.
You just see, just falls on his head.
I do.
Alright, so we're outside. What do you guys want to do? I say we go to the Silver Chalice.
I say we fuck that. I say we party.
Fuck that.
What's
It
up,
just-
Alice?
Okay, the Silver Chalice.
Chalice.
It's the rich, uppity, it's like
I
the.
don't want to
You remember
go
that one
there.
place where? Oh,
I'm not
you wouldn't
interested
know.
in this.
You want to go
Okay.
there for bad
Saf-
reasons.
I'm not
Saf,
saying that.
if Saf
You
is there,
do.
she will literally have to steal.
All I'm saying is if we go there, we'll pay for the room. We'll all get a good night rest.
You
The
can lock me in.
the town's in a crazy uproar. I'm just saying.
He said there was gonna.
I know what you're saying, and I don't like it.
He said there was gonna be a party tonight.
And okay, you want to go
The
to
whole
the
city's a
cheap,
party.
shitty
That's what
party,
he was
or
meaning.
you want to go to the Ritz-Carlton party? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Ritz-Carlton. It's a nice establishment in another land.
Let's
I haven't
Okay.
experienced any of these endeavors yet in my lifetime.
Well, it's a
You're-
good
I
place.
You're
think
in for a
we
ride.
should find a cheap bed and lock us in and wake up in the morning.
You know, I'm sorry you have a habit.
I
a
agree.
problem.
I agree with Saf though. I think
just
that we should.
have-
There have been like a bunch of folks walking around that
These
are
sticky
rich,
fingers.
sort of either royalty or some sort
So you
of like
can't get
disability.
away with it?
I can't get away from it either
And
because
maybe I
with-
could assist in everybody's situation.
with
Can you
royalty
make it
and
so I don't
wealth.
steal?
How dare you?
I can make it to where it's easier for you to steal.
I like this man already.
With wealth comes more beauty, and I cannot resist. I literally cannot resist a pretty face.
Ooh, I want to go just because of that.
Alright.
Please.
Silver Chalice.
Alright, we walk over to the Silver Chalice. How long does that
God.
take?
Okay, as you start walking over to, there's a main entry gate into the nicer end where everything's embroidered. There's like hanging chandeliers, or lanterns, like really elegant looking lanterns, and it's decked out with guards, and it's completely locked down. As you start walking up
From the outside.
from the outside, yeah.
Okay.
As you start walking up, there's some guards that were open originally, and they just sort of shift in front.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?
You don't look like folks that are around here, do you?
No, we're visiting.
But I have money.
Okay.
I would like to stay at this establishment. I don't want to sleep with all these wild bunch at all the taverns.
Make a persuasion check.
What do you need to roll extra for persuasion?
19. Plus, like, however many. 30, I believe.
Like, do you have? What do you
21.
add for
How much?
charisma?
Yeah, charisma.
Yeah.
Here, I was
Persuasion.
gonna be able to help him. I was gonna try to help
I
him.
got
since we're
21.
trying
You
to-
got,
Too
a, you
late.
got a 19.
Yeah, it's
He got a
all
19
good.
anyway.
Oh, you got.
All right. As you say that, the guy says, looking at his friends. How much you gonna give us?
We don't even know how much this place costs.
There's
No,
8 people.
we know how much
There's
it-
like 8 guards
Yeah,
all
how
lined
much?
up next to each other.
We don't have enough money to give 8 gods money.
Okay, I'll give you, since you seem to be the boss of them, 3 garnet, and you figure out how to split it with them.
So what? 100 gold?
No,
That's
it's
it?
300.
It's a garnet.
No, garnet's 100.
Yeah, it's still a garnet.
I'm giving you 3. 300 gold?
That's it.
They're mocking me out of that?
Yeah.
That's
Well, how about this? 5,000, and
the-
we never saw you.
Let's get the fuck
You
out
can
of
go
here.
right in.
No.
No. Have a great evening.
Man.
I want to do an investigation check.
For what?
Look around the building. I want to see if there's a
It's
way.
it's just a giant gate.
That's it.
Yep.
It's just one big ass fence. Fuck this place.
Disneyland, dog.
And the walls are about 50, 60 feet tall. All just elegant carved stone.
I literally cannot see.
And on the
anything
tops
beyond
of
that.
it,
Is there a
you can
gate?
you can see there's a massive gate that goes about 80 feet up.
Is it like solid?
It's
Or is it
solid
like metal?
iron.
Is there like ways to get there?
There's no way that you can see. to
He
get
can't
there.
like turn into liquid and go underneath the floor.
Like I can't turn into
No,
a
you
rat
can
and
also
go
see
check
up
out and
above
see what's going on and
the
come back
walls.
down.
You can see trained down on you is about 6 arbalists.
Oh my god.
This probably isn't the
Where's
best
fucking
investigation
Kijum? Kijum can help us right now. Let's
Yeah,
get
as
out
you
of
guys
here.
got off the ship, you can recall Kijum went immediately to the Leaky Dream.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
The bottom of the barrel.
Let's go.
Alright, where are we going? I'm sleeping then. I just want to get done with the evening. I want to
That's
pick up
what
my
we
gear.
suggested in the beginning. But you had to.
No, you were gonna.
Thinking
flirt.
back, there was
You're
Iverns.
so
Iverns was
goddamn
like an inn.
prostitute.
It was more an inn than it was a tavern.
Let's
Iverns.
go to the Leaky Terrain.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go there.
Okay. As you guys make your way back.
I get a killer persuasion check, and I still get shitted on.
Yeah.
They're rich, dog.
That's like going to Vegas
You're
and
like, boom,
just
for
like, oh
one,
hey, let
he's
me
like,
into
nah.
this club. This like, let me into the high bar
For
area
$300, they would be like, hell yeah, get your ass in here, boy.
where
Yeah,
every
wow.
play of the hand is like $200.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
For 10 guards, too. Yeah, okay, so we're at the leaky, whatever.
Leaky Terrain.
Terrain.
Yeah. It's now around like 12 o'clock,
The leaky cauldron.
and as the night started to shift and it started to get darker, you see coming out of the water these orbs of light that just go up and start to lighten up the marina, all the docks and all the boardwalks, and there's just seemingly out of the ground orbs of light that start
Can I
lighting
make
up
an
all the streets.
Arcana check on that?
You know this as just
Ow.
light. The spell is literally called light.
Oh, it's
You don't-
just called light?
Yeah,
I know
you-
it.
Yeah, you don't have to make a check.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know if you can cast it, but
I
you know
it.
it's
Know it.
yeah, you know it.
That may be a spell I would like to learn someday.
And
Just
as you guys make your way towards the Leaky Terrain, you start hearing shouting and everything.
God
you
damn it.
you
This is like exactly where I didn't want to sleep. I want to have a nice cotton mattress.
and once you
We
come
have wax you can put in your ears.
Uh-huh.
once you come up to the doors, it's still nice. It's that rustic look to it, but right when you start coming to the doors, the 2 double doors burst open. And this half-orc is thrown like 15 feet through the door and is thrown onto the ground. And running up is a little gnome who
Hey,
he starts running up, jumps up on him, and starts punching him in the
Gang!
face.
Fuck him
And
up.
behind him,
Fuck
you
him
see a
up.
massive Goliath
Oh my.
right behind him. And
How
it's just
big are these
standing over
places?
watching.
Oh my.
How tall are these ceilings?
Hey, you called me a pussy. Look, that's my cousin. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
And as this gnome is
that's
just
it.
going to town on the half-orc's face, you see the Goliath pick him up.
Oh god.
Stop fighting.
The gnome?
Throws him into the marina.
Oh,
He soars
shit.
like 20 feet into the water.
Jeffrey.
Is it
And then he
Kijum?
picks up the orc. Get out of here. Throws him off.
Into the marina?
Was it Kijum?
No, it wasn't
No,
Kijum.
Okay.
No.
Goliath.
The Goliath,
okay.
and then the Goliath turns around and just walks back in. And you can tell he's the bouncer. Definitely. He threw these 2 out of here.
Did the
and
doors
just
shut
tossed
when he
them
went
away.
back in?
Well, they shut, but it's kind of like it
We can
shuts,
take
but
them.
it's
They're
it's
like
open.
this. They're like
We
one of
can
these
take
ones.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's a fucking saloon.
We can
Wild
take
Wild
them.
West. piano and shit. No, we cannot.
And you
Stop.
can hear from the outside. There's a lot of like laughter. It's rambunctious. You can hear music being played, and
I hope they have food.
We can play music.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go head on in.
Good night.
In.
Good night, friend.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
as
So
you
you're
walk
not going
in,
in?
when you
What
go
music?
through the doors, even when you open up the doors, it still sounds muffled. And then you walk through, and it's just cacophonous noise of laughter, cheering, jesting, and everyone's just
Marshmallow
having a
on the
good
decks.
time. They're rowdy. They're having fun.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the bartender.
Okay.
I'm following.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll go.
You see
I'll follow
a man there that's he's pouring out glasses. Human man. He's like, "Hi, how can I help you?"
Room for rent?
Yeah, that's gonna cost you. I need a fucking. What the fuck is it?
That's gonna cost ya.
That'll be about 50 silver per room.
Okay, well, I'll pay for myself right now. There you go.
Do we all sleep in separate
How many
rooms?
beds per room, sir?
It's about 3 beds per room.
You all want to
Let's do this.
split it?
I'm just kidding.
No, it'll be fine. I can join the room.
Oh,
I have
wait.
my ways of sleeping.
I was just about to say, you can turn into a dog.
You what?
He
I'm
gets
going
turned
to
I'm just
into a
gonna
dog.
shift into a warm animal and lay on the ground.
There's a massive hearth in the
Yeah,
back,
I'm gonna
where you
turn
can
it-
see there are other like beast
gonna
masters and
turn
whatnot that
into
are
a-
hanging out with their animals down
yeah,
there.
I'm gonna turn into a mastiff
Can
and
I,
then just follow them
nothing
around.
weird.
So
Can I
cool.
sleep on you?
Here's 50 silver.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
now the
It's,
big
it's
Nice.
unsettling. You see like
Compensation for this room.
Gerald, the owner.
You,
Yeah.
He's pouring, and then he
look
just
around for
shift down. He's
anything.
like, "What the fuck?"
I don't know where I'm gonna
All
fall
right,
here.
that's different. And he just keeps
Look for
pouring.
someone important.
I'm gonna try to play
Oh, I
some
have an
music,
idea.
make some money.
I'm gonna go to-
There's like a bunch of music already
I'm
playing
gonna-
right now.
Oh, okay.
If you're
You
gonna try to
gotta
play
stand
it,
out, you
probably
gotta
be
play
too
through the
quiet.
Fire and Flames.
Yeah, put my fire and flames
Like
again.
last time.
Like last
Yeah.
time, I rocked that shit.
Cliffs of Dover.
I'll try. I'll just
Okay.
try it.
Close the door.
So,
Try to do something different.
okay.
What is it?
Crit 20.
Oh.
Crit 20, baby.
As you start to play, the people around you hear you like, "What the fuck, dude? There's already people playing." And the people up on the stage are like, Nah, he's good. Bring him up.
Ooh. Hello.
I was like, oh no.
My name is Isak.
If it wasn't a crit 20.
Yeah, I know. Get the fuck out of here. Okay,
But
this is...
playing with them, like, they are fucking good. Like,
I'm
they're
gonna-
playing some, like,
I'm gonna
crazy
do like
fucking
a, like
shit.
a beatbox on my pan flute, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And
People are
they're
going
digging it.
fucking
They start changing their tempo. Like the drummer's going through. Like yeah, they change the tempo for with you. They're like, oh shit, yeah, no, this little note is
put my
good.
cap down here. Go ahead.
He's like, hold on a second. He picks up the cap, puts it on his head. No.
Okay. Okay.
And then you keep playing, and as you're playing, what are you guys doing?
I'm asleep already.
You crying? Oh, you're going just right.
I went straight to my room. I didn't see any of this.
Okay.
All I know is
You're-
I'm
I'm up
Oh,
there. I'm laying by the door
By the hearth.
upstairs.
That's
Oh,
he's
upstairs
upstairs.
by the
We
door.
land by the
I'm
door.
just chilling,
Okay.
being a guard dog.
You can have
Seth.
that. I don't care.
So I want to
Uncomfortable.
use
He can
my
sleep.
criminal
I'm
contact
trying to work for my.
trait or feature
Okay.
and see if I see anybody who I know is either within any criminal networks or is a liaison to those criminal networks or
Do you have to make a roll
messengers.
for this?
Don't think so.
Is it a passive?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say just do a general perception check.
Damn it. Okay.
Because that's something they can do, but you have to be able to see them.
I know. $15.
15. You see, sort of in a long table, it's a bunch of Sarah-looking folks. And as you're looking at every individual one, you see one of them, it's a half-orc.
Somebody's damn.
And, dude, this city has a lot of half-orcs in it. Just because, you know, they're hated everywhere else in the world. And you see on the back of his neck, underneath his ear, is a little tattoo. and you can definitely see that as being an affiliate member of some sort of rogue guild. You don't remember, but you can definitely tell that he's someone that you could probably talk to for something like that.
Okay. That's it? No one else?
Not that you can really see, no. Most people at that store are usually pirates or rogues, and they are not allowed here.
Arg.
Okay.
Yeah, you're lucky to see him, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like messengers included,
Yeah.
so. Okay. So there's, do you see that, like?
I'm asleep up in my room. So
Wait, you
got-
are?
You have to either run up and tell me.
Yeah, you're
so
by-
we
You're
can
both
discuss.
asleep,
You're
and
by
Isak
yourself.
is playing music.
I'm not
Yeah,
asleep.
I'm
I'm just
performing
laying
right
back.
now.
I'm smoking my pipe.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
run upstairs.
I'm just laying down on the ground.
Yeah,
guys.
you're
just
just
a dog.
chilling.
I
Just being a
burst
dog.
open the door and
You didn't see what door they're at.
Oh,
Knock on every door.
You have no
Burst
idea
out-
where they are.
well, we're sharing the same room.
Yeah, no, we're all
Oh,
sure.
you are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah, he would have said, oh yeah, it's up the stairs, go down 5 doors, and it's going to be on the left.
Okay, and then I run up, and then I go over, and then I burst open the door.
As you kick it open...
No.
Fuck, I forgot your name, I'm sorry.
Kokiro.
Mine,
Kokiro?
yeah, mine's
That's it.
Kokiro.
It's like
Kokiro, you get this boom from your back, from the door
door.
being kicked
Oh,
open.
God.
You just...
I didn't kick it open, but
I
okay.
said burst open.
You burst
I
it
said
open.
burst open, but I went like this with my arm. Anyway,
It's not a
Torn,
double-decker
Torn,
door.
Torn,
I
Torn,
growled a
Torn,
little.
What's
Torn,
up?
Torn,
What's up?
Torn, Torn.
What's up?
I think I found somebody that we should talk to about the thing you gave me.
What, why him? Who is it?
Cause I just know.
How do you know?
I just know, okay?
Okay. Do you have like a scar or something?
I
Like,
got
is he
a
so...
tattoo.
What the tattoo look like?
I don't know. I just can tell.
Okay, so we need to talk to him.
Yeah.
What's he doing down there?
I don't know. He was just drinking.
By himself?
No, he's with people.
Did he have anything on him?
I don't think so. Did
He had a
He-
dagger on his side.
He had a
and-
dagger.
Did he have a satchel or a sack or anything or a backpack?
Why are you asking those questions?
I'm just asking because why talk to somebody we can just get the straight answers?
Well, I think this person is more of like a messenger type. Do I think that?
He's definitely an affiliate of something.
Well, I just think we should talk to him because he might be a good contact.
Can you handle it or you need me to come down?
No, you're better with half orcs, and he's a half orc.
I'll come with you guys.
Turns
As a
back into.
dog.
Turns
No,
back
I'm
into.
staying a dog.
Oh,
I'm just gonna follow you.
Are you like a
We're in
Rottweiler?
town. People don't really know I'm a
He's
master.
a mastiff.
Oh, nice.
Aw,
So
puppy.
they don't even have to know, but I'm here
I'm
to
gonna
listen.
pet your head.
It's like,
Yo, shout out Cappy.
dude, that'd be
Oh
so
my
sus.
Remember Cappy?
Be chasing somebody.
Focus.
Sorry. I thought something cool. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Okay, let's go. We go downstairs.
Okay. You go down, and it's a long table. There's about 15 other sailors. You can tell they're all part of the same pack. And
That's what I
he's
wanted to
close to the end. Do you like walk up and tap his shoulder?
No.
Yeah.
No. I am gonna walk to the bar. What's the barkeep's name again? Did anybody get a name?
No, I
think we
didn't.
got a name.
Excuse me, sir.
We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
How much for a bottle of some? I don't know. Some
Yeah,
nice
whiskey,
whiskey.
right?
Yeah, well, a nice mid bottle.
Nice mid bottle. Let's see here. It's gonna be around 15 gold for the
Alright.
whole bottle.
I'll take that bottle, please.
Alrighty.
Are you walking up or am I walking up?
You know what? You're a lady. I think you might handle this one.
Okay.
I'm following her.
So I'm gonna take the bottle and I'm gonna grab you grab glasses for yourself. I'm gonna grab 2 glasses. I'm gonna take the bottle.
I'm
And
gonna sit
then-
back over here by this pole and watch and listen.
Okay, fine.
There we go.
And then I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna tap on his shoulder and be like, "Excuse me, sir."
Yeah. Oh, hey.
And then I'm going to what sounds like to normal people.
Thieves
Hi.
can.
No, what sounds like to normal people.
Yes.
Hi, how are you doing? Just thought I would buy you a drink, blah, 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 something bullshit. But then in Thieves Can't, I'm gonna say, hi, I noticed your tattoo. Can you explain to me
two separate languages, so you'd basically be saying one thing and then
Right.
shifting.
No, but so thieves can't is you can hide secret
Oh,
code
within the message,
in
yeah.
seemingly
Okay.
normal conversation.
Okay.
Right.
So. That's
So
what
just
I'm
say that
gonna
you're going to use thieves can't. What are you trying to say?
do. Okay. Hi, I noticed your tattoo. Can you tell me who you're affiliated with?
Oh, let's see.
And then as he's thinking,
Me?
I'm gonna sit down and then pour me a drink.
Yeah. He pours it, and he's like, "Hey, I'll be right back. Outside."
Okay. I'll follow
You
him
guys
outside.
go out.
No,
I'm
she
following
goes
her.
outside.
Oh, yeah,
She-
yeah.
I'm
he's
following
he's
her
a
like
dog.
as if I'm a dog.
Dude,
I'm
that's-
actually gonna
Yeah.
back
This is
up.
such.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
such
Oh,
a
so
great
you like
dynamic
riders?
right now.
I'm next to her like as if I'm her
Nice,
dog,
nice.
as a
Right,
big master,
yeah.
just so she's not.
And then as I'm about to walk out, I'm just
He
gonna...
says back to you in thieves can't. Don't worry, we just can't do this out in the open.
That's fine. And then as I'm walking out, I'm just gonna take a glance over at the bar and make eye contact with Torin and then walk out.
Ocean's 11 shit.
Yep.
You're eating your French fries or whatever the fuck that.
Okay,
Brad Pitt
and
was
then we
eating.
go outside.
Yeah. You go out and then you go towards the marina, and there's like a little area where it's sort of like a fence, but you can sort of lean up against it. And he's like, "Come on." Leans up against the fence. What do you need?
We were just wondering, I have these trade codes, and I was wondering if maybe you have any information regarding them, and then,
Yes!
Assholes.
I told you, remember you gave me those way back when we first started? I was like, I want to know more about this.
Alright, just give me a second. Let me pull this up real quick.
You're good.
I'm really intrigued.
Interesting.
I just have to say.
And then what race are you?
He's a half orc.
Okay.
He grabs it and. Oh wow, this is from a long ways away.
oh,
The only thing that I can see though is DUK. That's over in Iramore.
That's fine.
It's I can't quite tell. It's a illegal trade, so just
illegal?
illegal. So make sure you don't show these codes around too much. But
No, I
this
just
this
saw-
goes to an underground port in Crag Bay.
Okay, and can you talk to me a little bit more about your tattoo that I first inquired about?
It's from an organization way over east.
East where?
Thousands of miles east. You would have no idea. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, since I'm here and since I pinned you and pulled you out, is there anything that I need to worry about here?
Nah. I'm lucky to be even allowed into here. They saw me, they saw my tattoo, they weren't gonna let me go unless my captain paid up front.
That's what I mean.
The
What-
only
what
thing
do
you
I
gotta
need to
worry
know
about
about?
around here is how fucking expensive it is. Aside from that, no. I'm gonna go back to my drink now. Thank you.
Alright.
He just goes right back. You can tell he's just not having it. Like you got your message, that's it. Yeah.
Alright, I walk in and I'm like, well, nothing really important.
Well, what'd you find out?
One of them leads to Iramore, but
Wait,
it's-
are you talking about the codes?
Yeah.
Oh, show me those codes.
Oh, well, can we just do that later though?
Okay, that's
We're
fine.
out in that open. I'll tell
Alright.
you. Anyway, I tried to get more information about the city and he didn't give me anything before he walked off. So,
I mean, he did.
no.
He said anything of your guys' sorts is non-existent here.
What?
There's no underground guilds around here. There's no Rogues Guild. There's no Thieves Guild. There's no
Nothing
sort of
involving
like back
demon
alley
shit,
shenanigans unless you have a bunch of money. And it's more political than it is like.
This is a very political
Right, that's
place.
what I mean. We have nothing. We can't do anything.
Oh well.
Yeah. We know about.
Anyway,
underground
conversation between me and
stuff,
Torin.
yeah.
Nothing really useful, so I think we should just sleep tonight off and then figure out what we're doing tomorrow.
I'm trying to do that. How's our boy's performance going?
Oh, he's rocking it. Yeah.
Have I made any money?
No.
They're all laughing.
The guy that's playing the lute took your cap. Right when you try to like put it down for money, he's like, "Fuck you," and put it back on. Put your cap on his head.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up my song.
Yeah.
My
You guys crescendo. Do you know the performance check for crescendo?
Okay. Oh, to see if my ending it goes well.
No.
A 5. Oh wait, I have. Oh, it's a 7.
So, okay. Nothing bad happens. Just like, yeah, you ended. Yeah. And he said, the guy next to you, he's like, "Hey, that was really good. I'd like to hear more of you more.
Thanks, man.
Here, you can join us later. We're gonna have a few drinks. I'll buy a few for you.
Cool. Can I get my cap back? Yeah, thank you.
Don't try to pull anything like that again. This is our show.
Gotcha.
You have come on.
My apologies. What's your name? What's your band's name?
You set yourself up.
I did. My name is. What? My name is. Who? My name is. That's not human.
No.
No, you said not to do human.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Ludast. My name is Ludast. I am a professional with a lute.
Ah.
And this merry troop of people, we are called the Halflings of Nowhere.
The Halflings of Nowhere?
Yep. And we're all halflings. We came over from Fairmount, actually.
Oh. Fairmount. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a really slow rider. Sorry,
Okay. And you know Fairmount is where you grew up.
Oh! You're from Fairmount?
Yeah, I am. Are you from Fairmount?
I grew up in Fairmount!
No way! We all grew up in Fairmount!
That's awesome.
Fuck it. Join us. Come on. We're gonna go get drinks.
Okay,
All right, let's
okay.
go.
I got buddies now, guys. Maybe join the band.
I'm up in bed. I have no idea what's going
I'm
on.
partying all night tonight.
Are you still hanging out with me?
Yeah, I'm just following her around.
Okay.
Until, you know.
If you're an animal, you can still understand me. So if I look at you, you can still like nod or shake, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
I
can
just want to
still-
make sure. Okay.
Yeah. Regular animals can't. Druids can. So
Right.
it's
Yeah.
nice.
Do you
You just can't speak back.
I can't
Yeah.
speak unless you use your speak animal thing. And then I can talk normal, but there's not really
Oh,
any
gotcha.
point.
Okay.
So you guys just heading up to bed now?
Yeah,
Well,
I
after
think
like
so.
shenanigans.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
I'm partying.
Nah, I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
bed.
you're just gonna party
I'm
and
just
then
gonna
like get
party.
drunk and
And then
whatnot.
pass
They're,
out.
they're gonna buy you drinks and whatnot, and where do you
Cool.
pass
I'm
out?
gonna get fucking. I'm wasted.
You're wasted.
I'm like stumbling. I'm like stumbling.
actually,
up
this
the
is
stairs.
perfect. Make a Constitution saving
Ooh,
throw.
cool.
No.
Let's see how fucked you get.
Oh yeah. 15.
15. You hold your ground pretty well.
Hey gang.
I mean, but with your
I'm still-
assurance to make sure you get fucked, you do realize like, oh, that's right, I have a room upstairs. You don't pass out in the gutter. You know?
Oh yep.
Yeah.
I'm heading
I wake up the
upstairs.
next morning, just coming out smoking my pipe. I look over to my right on the street.
Okay.
But no, like he
I'm
comes into the room and just shimmies over, and as you're like laying down in the bed, just plops right like across you and just out.
He lays across me.
Yeah.
on top.
Hell no.
You push him off the
Yeah,
bed,
he's on the
and he just
floor.
lays on the ground. just
I'm
out.
knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. So I'm just like.
Okay, and so you guys all go to bed then, and in the morning we will pick up after this break.
Cool.
Yay! Another bike.
Another break.
That's that label on it.
What's
Okay.
up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's poppin'?
What's popping?
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Everybody calm down.
Alright, so you guys went to take your sleep with Isak rather tattered. You wake up, there's multiple beds. Isak's on the ground, you have a bed, and
You wanted to sleep on the floor as a
He
dog.
curled up.
yeah,
as
he's a
mastiff.
mastiff.
I made my way and I slept on.
Kokiro is a mastiff on the ground.
Yes.
And so you guys come to. You very groggily come to.
Oh fuck! I overdid
But you
it
two are
last night.
totally fine.
I overdid it last night. I swear.
Should have drank some pickle juice.
Oh god.
God.
The
Gross.
halflings of nowhere, man. They fucking body.
So good.
Yeah, they showed you the runaround. Like,
Yeah.
you know halflings and gnomes get as fucked as dwarves. Like,
Yeah.
Animals. All animals.
Hey, can you shut up? Please.
Excuse me?
Please. I have a headache. Is what I'm saying. I have a headache.
I smacked you in the back of the head.
Let's go. Kill some stuff.
Alright,
Yeah, please.
I need to go pick up my arrows and my new weapon.
I need to go to, guys. I need to head to the Crystal Weave. Kokiro, would you like to come with me? Crystal Weave.
I'll come.
Cool. Kokiro and I head to Crystal Weave.
Okay, so you guys.
I'll go with you.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the weapon.
Alright, that's the first stop along the way, just because it's a giant half circle. So we'll do you guys first, and as you guys walk in, you guys split off. Are you still a Mastiff?
Yes.
Nice. Stuggy.
That's so cool. He's like the same height as me as I'm
Yeah.
just walking. He's probably
Yeah, you can
taller,
ride on
honestly.
me.
Bro,
The Mastiffs
I can?
in
Yeah.
Mastiffs in
I'm on
this
him.
world
I'm
are
on him. I'm
okay.
riding him through the
Yeah, you
town.
can ride.
Yeah,
me.
if
I'll
you-
just
yeah, if you want
trot
to.
around for you.
Yeah, Mastiffs in this world are around
Pretty
like
sure my
4 to 5.
speed is
They're like
40
4
feet.
feet tall.
Yeah, the speed is 40 feet. Obviously, probably.
Yeah, that's fast.
Wow, that's really fast.
But we can move quick if you need me to.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah,
we
I'll
can
just
we
trot.
we can just mosey.
Dude, I can just picture this guy's drunk on a dog. Just
My
like,
fuck.
come on, help
Yeah,
me.
just there's no saddle or anything, so you're just getting like thrown around. Okay, so you guys go into the offensive. Nope.
Top of the morning.
Where is it? Ocean City offensive. That's right. As you walk in, it's probably around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning right now, and you can see there's a few people begrudgingly walking, going to their respective
hungover from
businesses
the-
where they're going. You walk in and you see Grim Lucky's. Welcome back. It's probably gonna take you a little while until this is ready. I'd say come back in like 3 hours. It'll be ready.
That's fair. Okay.
Barnard! You see his son come out, and he just looks fucking
He was
terrible.
All right.
Yeah, he's
You partied with me last night.
just let me get the forge started. A few swings with a hammer. It'll kill the headache. You'll be good to go. Yeah, give me like 3 hours. I'll get it all set for you.
Sounds good. See you at noon.
All right.
So now
So,
what?
I'm gonna go.
You walk back out. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk back out and
You're gonna
go
catch up?
see Andelin and Anderson.
Ah, there you
My arrows.
go. You walk in and Andolin's like, hey, welcome back.
Oh, my arrows.
Yeah, I had enough time. It was kind of quick make to do, but yeah, here you go. And he pulls out, it's wrapped in like a nice leather sort of like wrapping, and his little bow on top, a little leather bow. He's like, here you go. You already paid up front, which is nice, so yeah, this is all these 7 arrows.
Do people not normally pay up front?
Well, this is a lot cheaper of a custom, so usually it's easier to just pay up front. But if it was more expensive, then it's usually like, yeah, pay now and pay later. So
Okay.
that's like for 1,000 plus sort of things you have to do. Yeah.
Sorry, it's music.
What's the bonus on those?
We'll get to that
Okay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your work.
anytime. For the arrows, it's do 7 arrows and double your range with them.
A quiver is 20, yeah?
Yes,
A quiver of arrows. Okay.
but you only have 7 with double the range. And you guys go over to the Crystal Weave.
We're separate from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you need to do?
No.
Oh, I see.
Oh, no, wait. I need to get paper and ink.
Okay. Wait, Anderson.
Huh?
You guys have paper and ink?
Oh, we don't. You can go over to Reginald's Miscellaneous. I'm sure he has something for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, have a good one.
Then we head our way over there.
It's back over. It's like where the defensive and where the offensive were. Right in the center is just a massive general store.
Perfect. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys double back, and we'll say by the time they're doubling back, you guys make it to the Crystal Weave.
Cool. Oh, so are we jumping to me? To us now?
Yeah.
Or are they going
And you walk in, and you can see everyone. There's a shop owner that's sort of working on one thing behind the desk, and you can see 2 weavers are working. It's 2 elves and a what the fuck is that? I wrote down Groomish because you guys were all about like the spelling of Groomish. God damn it.
G-R-U-M-I-S-H.
Rubbish. Orc god.
It was a halfling woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugly.
You walk in and a woman says, "Hi, I'm Tanelia.
Tanelia?
Yes, is there anything that I can do for you?"
I'm actually, this is, my name is Isak.
It's nice to meet you, Isak.
I'm looking for something to keep me warm in the
Oh,
winter.
of course.
Like a cloak.
Yeah, we've been working on a lot of furs and a lot of heavy silks recently, and this is... And, yeah, we can definitely get something for you. What sort of regality are you looking for? Do you want to look posh, or do you want to be more efficient?
I think somewhere in the middle.
Right in the middle? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ratha, could you go in the back and get something for this gentleman for us?
Cloak, preferably with a hood.
Cloak with a hood. Okay. And she goes to the back. Comes back out, and there's a nice cloak. It's a fur cloak, and there's a pelt that goes along the back, like a long pelt, and brings it over to Tanelia. It's like, yes, this is our saber cat cloak.
Saber cat.
It's really nice make. We got the hide from obviously the Hunters Guild. And yeah, this will definitely help you in any sort of temperature difference, so long as you wrap up.
Perfect. How much is this?
This is gonna run you about 80 gold.
80 gold. Okay.
Or 8 platinum. Whatever works best.
You know what? I think I'll buy it for 8 platinum.
Okay. Here you are.
Here is that.
Actually, Tolga, could you do me a favor? Could you go and measure this for our gentleman?
I may need to get it.
It's made for like a human,
Yeah.
so it's like long. It's like, no, I'll definitely go get started on that right now. So we'll measure it down for your size, and we can cut the price in half, just because that's a lot of extra pelt that we could use.
So 4 platinum?
4 platinum would work, yes.
Cool. Perfect. There you go.
Okay. And about 30 minutes or so go by, and she comes back out, and it's nice and fitted. It's made for your size.
It's a little baby one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd use it as a mouth cloth.
Anything else I'm looking for?
Yeah.
As a, exactly. It's like a handkerchief.
Yeah.
I think it's probably good. I think I'm good. I'm gonna look over to you. No? Okay. Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Of course. Have a good day.
You
Fuck you
say
guys.
it again.
Fuck you guys.
Sweet. I'm fitted now. I got the fucking.
And what are you gonna do first?
You look fucking. You're like on the cusp of being posh now.
Hey,
Napoleon?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's a
Napoleon.
fucking furry, like
I'm-
heavy, thick fur, completely surrounding you.
So with this, with me wearing this now, I can go to somewhere like a mountain that has snow and be like relatively fine.
You'd assume so.
Oh, I'd assume so.
You'd assume so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've never been to a mountain before,
Oh, okay.
so you don't know
Well,
exactly.
I grew up in farmlands. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Sure. Sounds good.
But with how thick the fur is, you're pretty certain like it's
Yeah.
gonna do its job.
Because I'm pretty sure that they'll be fine because he's fine because he's got all that fucking scales and shit. She'll be fine and you'll be fine. So I'm gonna be cold because I'm 40 pounds. So yeah.
Okay. And you guys, what are you guys doing?
Going to Reginald's.
Reginald's?
We'll make our way over there as well.
Okay.
Now that
yeah,
I'm
as you
thinking
guys-
about it, I might need to get something to keep me a little bit warmer for winter.
Mm-hmm.
We can go check it out.
Sure. Okay. We walk into Reginald's then.
Okay. And instead of Reginald's, it's a massive shop, and there's a few people that are stocking and going through supplies. And in the center is a big old human man, but he doesn't look like he's just a human. He's massive. He's probably around 7.5 feet tall, and he's just completely like encompassing over most people. Hey,
Hello.
how's it going?
Hi.
good.
Do you have ink and parchment for sale?
You still have to talk to us.
Yeah, we got some ink and parchment.
Cool.
Let me.
And then an ink
Let me-
pen,
hold on.
maybe?
Hey, you come here for a second. Can you go get this nice lady some ink and parchment?
And an ink
Thank
pen?
you. And an and an ink pen. Do you need an ink well with that? Oh, that comes with the ink. That's right. My bad. Is there anything else I could do for you?
No, I think that's it. Do you need anything?
Got any steak? Like
Steak.
raw meat?
Raw meat. If you check around the stalls, there's usually a couple butchers along there. You can probably ask them.
Do you have anything food-wise here?
I mean, I got traps so you can hunt your food.
I got that.
Then no.
Okay, actually something I have been looking for that I just remembered.
What can I do for you?
You got like a box of matches?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, box of matches. Let's see here. Hey, come here. Can you go get this nice gentleman a box of matches, please? Thank you. He goes off. They come back. The one kid comes back with your ink and paper and all that. So this is gonna run you about only 5 silver.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yep, here you go.
Oh,
Get some matches.
how much parchment did I get?
5 silver worth? I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Was
How much were you looking for?
5 pages.
5 pages? Yeah, I'd say there's 5 pages in there. Yeah, like yeah, a silver pair, like a silver piece.
So how much total?
It was 5.
Oh, for the ink pen. And...
Oh, I'd say it'd be like 8 then.
Okay.
And he comes back with the matches. And it's just simple box of matches. We have a few sulfur mines around here, so we have abundance. I'd say just 50 copper.
I actually only have 25 copper on me. Here, now just take a silver and I'll get change.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. Just takes it. Yeah.
My change.
There you go.
Thank you. How many matches are in here?
It's like a box of 25.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, let's go back to the Crystal Weaver because I need to get close.
Have a good day.
Take it
Bye,
easy.
thank you.
Do we like pass each other?
Yeah.
We're going.
Yeah, well, you had to wait like 30 minutes
Oh, okay.
for the thing, so
Oh,
you
so
guys
now
are still
they're-
in there. Yeah.
Oh, so now okay.
So now they come in
As
as you're
we're
like
leaving.
waiting. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, I needed to get some stuff too.
Hey, I'm getting a cloak, fur cloak,
Oh.
fitted for me.
Nice.
Sweet.
I walk up to the lady.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Hi, I was wondering if you have like fox fur or
Yeah.
bear fur.
Yeah.
So that I can potentially survive this winter or really cold mountains.
Did you want a pelt, a cloak?
What will keep me warmest?
We can give you something in between a cloak and a robe.
Okay.
Just a very wide cloak that will fold in on itself, and then you can just wrap up in it.
Will it help? Will it still work if I'm like adventuring and attacking things?
We can trick with it so that while you're moving around normally, it can just fold in on itself.
Okay, perfect. What kind of what do your pelts
We
run
have
at?
we have deer, fox, bear, saber, other cats,
I can't say it.
goat.
Fox.
We do have warg pelt. That one's a little bit trickier to get. You just want fox?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much is
Let's
that?
see. Deer size. That'd probably be around 10 pound. Let's say around 40 gold.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Question.
Yes.
I got the same similar thing, right?
Yeah.
Since okay, cool.
Right.
Cool. I didn't want to.
Well,
make,
with your size, it's
exactly.
just like
I didn't want to make.
anything
I
you wrap
wanted to
around
make sure that it's not just. Oh yeah, you have a cape that is it goes down to here, but
Oh,
it's something that I can
No,
wrap up
no,
completely.
yeah, you asked for something that would like wrap around.
Exactly.
so-
Yeah. Cool. Just making sure.
Do you know if there's a place to get supplies for like potions, making them and stuff?
Yeah.
Did you turn back into a human?
No. Well, yeah. Well, that's why I'm asking if there is a place
Oh,
to do that. Are there
Um,
items I would need?
you know, there's not a whole lot around here, but you could, if you're able to go into the high district, we can go to Senji's Mystic Emporium, but you'd have to have probably the right permits to go into that area.
Do you know where I may be able to get those permits by chance?
Usually that comes with regality, or with political status, or if you are renowned enough, into which they would know you and allow you in.
Okay. What was this? Who were these people again?
Senji's Mystic Emporium.
Oh, I'm dumb.
What?
I totally forgot the Magister Tower.
That's in the High District.
Never mind. We tried to go there. She said something about being well known, right?
Correct.
Well, I just kind of killed it with this band. Do you think that we're well known enough?
I can't help but laugh. I just started dying.
I don't know if that's the well-known
Okay. Well,
factors they're looking
Yeah, a
for.
bunch of drunk halflings playing rock and roll.
Would it be curious to find out what it is to be well-known?
You just played with Def Leppard, like at like one of their first stages.
Pour some sugar on me.
Hey.
Yes. Okay.
I'm the pan flute
Great.
player.
How
with
long
Def
for the
Leppard.
fox pelt to be done? Or is it already
Give us about 45 minutes.
Okay.
So when
What
that's
can we
done,
play?
my sword will probably be done.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, around that.
Why don't we stop back into the Hunters Guild, do that, and then do a last pickup before we head out?
Okay.
Do
Do it.
stuff.
I agree.
As you guys are walking towards the Hunters Guild, you hear, "Hey, guys!
That is my favorite half-orc Keaton,
Come here, you sack of little shit." And he comes
Kicks
over.
him.
Yeah.
isn't it? You bastard.
And you see, like, even in this city, he still has Arbalest, like, attached to him. But you see, like, a little tag on it that's like, "This has been okayed by the city of Ocean City." Like, it's like, it's to allow him to, like, have it. Yeah.
How'd you get that? And I'm
Oh.
pointing at the permit.
Oh, we come and go here all the time. I just throw this on, just because they know us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is just from a weapon. I can't go into the High District or anything, but this is so that I can be safe and always keep this on me, because this is my baby. What are you guys up to? We have
Trying
about...
to get permits.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, we're working on it.
I know. Yeah, it took me fucking forever.
So what brings you over to us?
I just want to let you guys know that we're setting off in about 4 hours
For what?
for Crag Bay.
Oh,
We just, Captain Leonard got a missive from King Liam.
For the
To-
sending the supplies. I
No,
assume?
sending a message about sending the supplies because we
Oh.
happen to have the fastest ship in the arbor, so...
Okay, let's.
Big money, big money.
Okay, so go for it. Sorry.
who is sending the message?
King Liam.
We are.
But who specifically is going
Captain
to,
Leonard.
Okay.
is going to hand off the message to the king?
No, Captain Leonard got a message from the king about sending aid to Crag Bay. And that's gonna go to Wolfgang over in Crag Bay.
Who's Wolfgang?
We
You know.
Yeah, we.
He's the one that
together.
set you guys off at first.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's.
Well, I guess we go back.
I guess we don't even need the permits. We're just stopped in here for a second. So why don't we?
Yeah,
just...
we
Do
just
you
want
know-
to resupply.
Do you know if the permits are region or just this county?
It's all regional. This is just the capital.
Okay, so,
so
we
we can
still
go-
need our
We
But
still
honestly,
need the
honestly, if we
permit.
were
We
to
can
stay
get
at
some
Yar's
over there.
Landing, you'd have a lot better chance of like
Exactly.
having fun.
Yeah.
This is rich, posh. We come here for a day and then we go.
We just need
Yeah.
permits.
Well,
You could try with the Hunters Guild. You might have to come back.
I think we should just go back because we can pick them up on the other side.
We can?
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
No, in this continent. Ocean City is like just this area.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Crab
The
Bay's over
permits are
there.
for the whole continent.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Crag Bay's way over there.
Well, yeah, we have to
yeah.
go over. So it's and how,
It's-
what's the difference between that? It's like 2 weeks, 2 week travel, like 2 months.
It's about like a week.
Okay,
yeah.
so I
Alright,
don't.
let's just get all our shit and go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Alright.
All right, you go back to the blacksmith just for the sake of time. You
Yeah. I
gets
wanna
it.
get my
Go.
stuff.
You want to go
pelt.
to the Hunters Guild?
My pelt.
Oh yeah, you get your pelt.
Yeah.
Are you a dog still?
No, I'm normal.
And as you guys are like running around trying to grab your stuff, you still have time, and you see Horace with Moari walking about. He's up at a butcher shop, and there's a bunch of giant steaks that are just hanging from hooks. And you see Moari. It's sitting down, but it's still like twice the size of Horace.
Jesus.
And Horace is standing there, and he's like, "Yeah, let's get the big one. You want a bone?" He's like, "All right, yeah, you know exactly what to get." And you see the butcher is like, yeah. He goes around, opens up a little area underneath, like in the ground, pulls out a giant leg bone, like a giant femur. Yeah. And he's just carrying it over. Alright, and you just see the bear just starts walking back to the Hunter's Guild.
Horace,
Yeah.
your bear looks hungry.
Yeah, he can tear through one of these in like 2 days. You should see it. It's crazy.
I believe it.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good. What about you?
Oh, not so bad. Do you want to do a little training?
Do we have time for that?
How long is it gonna take?
Yeah, like an hour or two. Just a little like start into the Beastmaster. Is that what we want to do?
Yeah.
Want to train your little guy?
Actually, yes.
Awesome. Well,
I'll go with him. You guys can do whatever for 2 hours.
I'm gonna go back to the ship and wait then.
I think
We're
I'm
just
gonna.
killing time.
I think I'm gonna do that as well.
Impatient.
Yeah, I'm trying to fight something today.
RP and real life. Anyway.
Excuse you.
Okay, let's go.
okay. He takes you to the back of the Hunter's Guild. In the back of it, you didn't really see it because it was dark out, but there's a giant training area where there's archery areas. There's like straw and stone figures, and it's just giant training grounds. And he walks over and he's like, "Hey, Maury, go take it out." And you just see the bear just beelines, like his eyes just focus, and he runs towards this stone mannequin-looking thing, and completely just tackles it to the ground, and then just starts playing with the stone and everything, just like tossing it around like it's a little toy. And he's like, "Okay, well, what are you trying to do with your little guy?"
I'm not sure. What would his limits be?
Here, let me ask him. He makes a little incantation, and the glow comes back in his mouth, and the glow comes around your buddy's head, and he just... well, he definitely likes being sneaky. So,
I can work with
I
that.
think he seems more like the... You drop him on the ground, he'll go and try to find something, or he will try to grab something. He's not really an attacker of some sorts, but
That's
he can.
okay.
He's a definitely grab
so
and run type
you
of guy.
could say he might be able to like pickpocket
I mean, if you train him right.
or steal something off a shelf.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. You just gotta train
out
him.
of a drawer.
You just gotta train him. Here.
Let's do it.
Okay, and then for the sake of brevity, you do a little bit of like training, like a little bit of like fetch to get it started.
Mm-hmm.
So he understands, like, when you say a command, he'll go off and fetch and grab something and, like, come back with it.
Tight.
And when you guys are done with the training session, it's been like an hour and a half. He's like, "Hold on, we're here. We're back." And as he's walking away, he's, "Worry, let's go." And he just... And not even looking, just sensing his bear around him, he just jumps up. And the bear swoops him from underneath him. He just grabs on and he just starts charging right to the Hunter's Guild. And they get inside and you just hear, "Whoa, what, what?" from people just like having to get out of the way from the bear. And a few minutes go by and he comes back. And he comes back with a little book. He's like, "Here, get this read." You just take it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. It will show you the basics. Just read it a few hours a day. Give it a few weeks or so, and you might be able to, with this little guy, do some fun.
Thank you.
Of course. Matt, if you ever want help out with the Hunters Guild, let me know. We could probably figure out something.
And then who again would I talk to about permits? We talked briefly about that yesterday.
You'd want to talk to Tread. He's one of the main representatives, but right now it's still kind of a mess.
Okay.
But give it give it a little bit, and it will calm down once everything's all organized. It's just trying to get everything organized just takes forever.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. And he just goes back, and he has his bear next to him with a giant bone still, just gnawing on it.
Okay, and then I walk out. And I go. Are you guys on the ship?
Yep, cool. Let's go to Crag Bay.
Go on the ship.
All right.
Dun, 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 I'm trying to fight. I want to kill something today.
Okay, so as you guys you hop on the ship, and Captain Warren's like, "Wow, you guys are ready to go.
Just trying to fight.
You guys ready to go? All right, yeah. We gotta deliver this message. We're gonna go directly to Crag Bay. No stops this time. We have to go.
Sure, go.
Sounds good.
Beeline.
All right. Drops the sails. Men, we're off. And you guys haven't seen the crew move this quickly before, but you guys are fucking flying through the water. And you need like, what was it? Captain Leonard's just at the steering wheel the whole time. He hasn't moved at all. He's just hands on the grip, just constantly looking. And it seems like the more that he's up there, the faster you're going. And yeah, you guys got a week.
Can we,
Okay.
Can we quickly...
Wait, a real life week?
No.
No, we got some time.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do in that week?
Nothing.
I want to
Nothing.
get to
I wanna
this
get to
thing.
Okay.
Unless there's some
Well, we'll
giant
say
sea
that you
monster.
guys banter.
I'm
you
fat.
fuck around and
While
whatnot.
this is happening, I'm fattening my chicken up.
God.
He's
God.
getting
All
fat.
right. All right.
Just feeding him butter.
Eat
my
for
child.
a few hours a day
You read.
for the week, I'm reading
Okay.
and training.
Do 3 animal handling checks.
Is there a number I have to get to?
Just do 3 checks.
Since she's doing that, I want to say something.
21. 22.
Jesus.
18. No, 17.
Just
Those
3.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. What all were you trying to train them?
How to fetch and potentially steal stuff in the future.
Okay. We'll say with that definitely you're able to, the fetching is down. You can you start to teach it a way to the way that you're pointing. It can beeline from your finger to where it needs to take something, and it'll take it. So with a line of sight, you can ask it to try to take something. And with the stealing, you go around, and every now and then, you guys will feel a tug at your satchels, and it would just be like a tink, and then just
Have you named
It's
him?
nothing
Grab him by the neck.
You can
no,
just call
no,
him
you don't
little-
see
we just call him
anything.
little guy,
Dude, with
right?
those checks,
Yeah.
no. Actually, no. Yeah, do a perception check. See if you.
No, don't hurt him.
19.
Yeah, you definitely see it go in as it's like going into your bag and popping out. It has 1 platinum, and it's just gone before you can even go for it. It's just gone.
But I saw him.
You saw him, yeah.
Your pet robbed me.
I don't know what you're talking
No, I know what I'm talking about.
So you're like with the whole time with that training, you're able to jack around like 2 gold worth of copper and golden or copper and silver from your
Yeah,
friends.
from our mates.
Yeah.
Gain
Jesus
2
Christ.
gold.
So she robbed him then, for sure.
Do a perception check.
Oh, okay.
What?
He may have not gotten anything.
15.
You don't notice anything.
How much did he take?
Just like 5 copper.
All right, cool.
And
Yep, you gotta
Kokoro.
check too.
Oh yeah, might as
Kokiro.
well.
Kokiro.
This one, right?
Well, I feel like would you point
Yes.
at Kokiro to steal from him?
No.
Because I know you would for these 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah, you don't have to roll then.
All
You're
right.
new. Yeah, give it a week.
So I got
Yeah,
5
shit.
copper.
What?
So I got 5 copper.
You got like 2 golds worth
Okay,
of stuff.
there we go.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Okay.
5 copper.
As you guys are getting closer, the cold is definitely starting to set in now.
Whew, thank God I got this.
And-
I produced
even
it for
even
you.
as you guys are sailing as fast as you can, there's been no stop whatsoever. You're going. Usually it's like a 2 to 3 week journey, but you cut it down to 6 days.
Damn, we're
We
moving.
gotta go.
Yeah, you fucking hauling ass.
It's like the 5-hour ride
And,
to
um,
Spokane taking 3
even with the charging, even with the news of what's happening over in Etermore, there's still some of the sailors that are getting drunk. They're having fun. They're putting up decorations for Winter's Mending. It's about
God.
Winter's Mending is about a month or 2 away.
Is
Okay.
that Christmas essentially?
If you fucking read
Leave it to your
read
hand.
my text messages, then yes.
That's okay. So that's what.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, it's still jovial times, even though there's still in the back of everyone's heads of what's home like. Because a lot of these people are from Euromore, from Crag Bay, from High Sheer. And as you start getting closer to Crag Bay, you only heard word about Cragguard and Cragstead getting hit.
I have no idea about Fairmount or anything.
In the distance of the islands, or of the land, not necessarily near the city, but on the outskirts, black smoke is rising.
Oh god. Put on the Oblivion music. Go on.
And that's where we'll pick up next session. Hi, me again. Thank you for listening or watching the Tabletop Travelers. First episode, so it's super rough, I know. Though in time, we as a group will grow and become better, hopefully. Again, follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/Crayvyar, that is CRAYVYAR, to watch live every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there.